Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole, and today I am jumping back into my playthrough of modded Fallout 4 as the ScavengAAAH. So let's get into it. Let's see if this is gonna play ball or if it's gonna crash straight off like it did every other time I try to play this fucking game. Crashing explodey. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, it didn't. Color me surprised. No load there. Oh, there we go. No load. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell you a load of shit, wasn't I? Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Hello, hello. What's all this then?
Stuff to sell.
You get right at the good part, don't you?
Yep. Right, let's buy up all the shit that we want. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's see how much shit we can sell you. My money. Okay. That reminds me what I need to do. That is not nuclear world camera at all. Don't know why I had that. Gonna put some stuff right here. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. So much shit here. Why would anyone use that? Why would anyone inject themselves with irradiated blood? Really dumb. Very dumb. Don't do that. Potato. Oh, fuck. We're pretty weighed down with stuff. That's not ideal. Oh, what do we want? Sports. Missiles. We'll buy flamer fuel. Sure, that'll do.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Right. Starting to get prestige. Yeah, okay. I don't think I can fast travel. Can I? No. Where's the next place I can fast travel to? Probably my bedroom. So I can't go out that door. That's just whatever. Whatever.
Oh, good! More blight!
This is where you live. We're doing all the things today. All of the things. I don't know what we're doing today. We're doing something. Fast travel from there. That info panel is false because there are pre-war examples of Exo-1 power armor. And modified Exo-1 power armor at that. And that's probably copyrighted music, so I'm going to keep talking because I found that I've developed a number of copyright problems with this series. It'd be real nice if all of the fucking copyrighted music was something you could turn off or delete.
What the fuck is that? Is that a vertibird on the stubs? Well, that answers the question of what the fuck else can go wrong today. Shit, shit, shit! This is not good. Those assholes take what they want. And there's only one reason the Brotherhood would come here. I bet caps to donuts they're here for the sheriff and the lieutenants. We gotta hurry, faster.
Yes. Great. I was gonna do something there. I can't remember what it was. We're gonna have combat anyway. Look at the chopper! Why do I not have? There are visitors better than inside. There we go. Let's see if we're walking into a discussion or a firefight. I have no idea. And that's definitely a copyrighted one. So, audio, and we're just going to turn on the music stream. Oh, I fucking hate that.
What's going on here, Oaks?
Oh, hello.
Beats me. I know as much as you do about the Sheriff and Lieutenant's history with the Brotherhood of Steel. Seems like they've come to collect a past due bill.
Jesus H. Christ on a popsicle stick. This ain't gonna be good.
Huh?
Who's the poor schlub in the cage?
She was running from the battle and met the Sheriff on her way back here from the ration site. Sheriff knocked her out and dragged her here.
The Sheriff actually took a gunner prisoner? Today can't get any weirder.
Don't say that. It absolutely can. Okay. I expect this to break horribly.
What? You think we're just gonna come back and...
Elder Maxon made it clear he doesn't consider your little children's club here a threat or much of a priority.
Huh?
But that doesn't change the fact that you are on the hook for... let me see here. Yes. 2 vertibirds, 18 T-60 power armor units with frames, 25,000 plasma cells, 30 plasma pistols, and 20 plasma rifles with toolkits.
Huh?
You tell that kid you follow around that he can suck my...
15 laser pistols and 25 laser rifles with toolkits, 15,000 fusion cells, 30 flight suits, 15 full sets of heavy combat
Oh my god.
Jesus. You really take that much?
Huh?
He's not done.
Indeed I'm not. You have a good memory, Star Paladin.
Sheriff.
Cute name. Where was I? Here we are. 30 fragmentation grenades, 50 plasma grenades, 2 Gauss sniper rifles, I'll assume that was Hawkins,
Huh?
5,000 EM cartridges, 10 T-60 field repair kits, 18 mini nukes, 73 fusion cores, 5 cases of field rations, and 10,000 pounds of jet fuel.
Huh?
12 shotguns, 500 shells, 3 night vision goggles, 2 binoculars, 2 water purifiers, 10 K-bars, and 1 GEC.
You have a get?
What? Oh, yes. Right here on page 2, you're right. How forgetful of me. Goodness, I have no idea how you fit it all on just 2 vertibirds.
Huh?
There was a lot of hanging on for dear life.
I'd wager there was. Speaking of hanging, Maxon also requires the surrender of Night Sergeant Ishmael Crenshaw for the assault on Proctor Tegan. If you make whole what you robbed from us in your desertion and surrender the Night Sergeant, Maxon will consider the case closed.
Bloody hell.
The remaining 4 of you and Crenshaw's oddity will be free to go about your small lives, with dishonorable discharges where applicable, of course. More importantly, we won't level your so-called sheriff's department from the sky if you agree to these terms.
Hey, Gary saved the lives of more than a few of your scribes. You show some respect.
There's no way you're getting Crenshaw, you arrogant, inbred, pencil-pushing dickweed.
Well, aren't you all piss and vinegar, young lady?
Huh?
If your stature matched your attitude, you'd make quite the knight.
Too bad for you the Brotherhood doesn't take runts.
Oh,
I'll show you, runt, when I make a power armor boot out of your asshole, you cousin fucking fascist spooge loogie.
What?
Not helping, Lily.
Huh?
You know damn well we can't meet those demands, Sam. Why did you even bother wasting the fuel to come down here?
Truth be told, it's been a long time since I've seen you, Star Paladin.
Sheriff, was it to get information on us back to the kid?
Oh, do grow up with your sheriff thing. But no, we have all the information on you we need. This was not an intel gathering operation. The kid knows all about you and your organization, and we have for a while now. We know you're still in communication with your old friends in the Brotherhood. They do so only because we allow it. We know about the outcasts in the Alleghenies, your little war with the Gunners, and more importantly, where you sleep. No, I came down here for one reason. I wanted to see what fate had befallen the renowned Black Dogs firsthand. I wanted to see how far you had fallen from your metal-laden ivory perch in the good graces of that pompous windbag Lions.
Really, Sam? You came to gloat? We're doing fine.
There's only 5 Black Dogs left, my dear. I recall 10 of you went AWOL that night. That doesn't sound like fine to me.
Get on with it, Sam. Please just tell the kid we can't possibly pay off that debt. And surrendering Crenshaw is a non-starter.
There's the no bullshit attitude I remember. Then I'd estimate you've got several hours to get everyone out of your bleachers before we level it.
If the Brotherhood ever hopes to occupy Diamond City, or have settlements they can rob of food, neutralizing us would be a bad idea.
Elaborate.
Once word spreads that we're gone, Diamond City's days are numbered. It will be overrun by raiders, gunners, or super mutants. Take your pick. If you don't have Diamond City, you don't have the largest trading hub in the region. If you don't have trade caravans coming and going, you don't have settlements in the regions being resupplied. If you don't have supplied settlements, there's no food to take from them in the name of your tech-hoarding cult. I don't envision any of you picking up a shovel and putting in an honest day of farming. Much less enough to subsist. Clear enough?
My word. I don't think you ever said that much at once in the entire 40 years I've known you. These people must be really important to you. Very well, you've earned a short reprieve. I'll take your message back to the kid, as you call him, and return with an answer. We'll see if he agrees with your tenuous logic. If he does, I assure you we'll find other ways you can pay your debt, but I doubt he'll yield on... What are you calling yourself now?
Get
a lieutenant?
the fuck out.
Cute badge.
Your mom called me daddy last night when she was opening beer bottles for me with it. Why don't you call me that?
Ooh, sick burn.
Nice.
In the meantime, Night Sergeant Crenshaw stays away from the airport. Or we won't be held responsible for sawing him in two with a Gatling laser.
Tell that stubby little half-a-bitch Toucantegan I said I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't shoot out his other knee, too.
You won't be laughing when we stretch your neck out on the gallows.
And you, Dr. McClintock. We know all about you as well. Naraya and Maxon agreed we should extend you an offer to join our Brotherhood.
I am afraid I'll have to refuse. I don't think our interests align, to say the least.
Yeah.
Sam, before you leave,
What is it?
you said you know about our recent gunner issues. Is there anything you can add?
I guess there's no harm in telling you that a family near Nuka World, the Dunmores, might have more information for you.
Okay.
There
So we're
are
going back
eyes
there.
and ears in the region and feed us regular updates. They might have more for you, as they are ex-gunners. They quit about the same time you started your local yokel club here. I know you well enough to know you won't tell anyone what they're doing for us, because they have a child.
Why would he tell
Thanks,
us
Sam.
this?
I hope for your sake that Maxon sees the value in having your organization remain operational.
Interesting. Very
Seeing
interesting.
you again brings back many memories, not all of them good. You would be head paladin right now, you know?
That was never what I wanted.
Shame. Very well then. Until I return, Star Paladin.
Hey, it's Sheriff to you, fucko.
I'd put a muzzle on that one if I were you, Sheriff. Her mouth is liable to get itself shot off one of these days.
Okay. I have a feeling that you're gonna be trying to leave, maybe? Yes. Interesting. He gave us a lot of information there.
I suppose you have some questions about that before you deliver your report on the fighting.
What's wrong with you?
Senior Scribe Williams made it clear what they want. It took longer than I thought, but the Brotherhood finally turned their attention to us.
What does the Brotherhood want with you? They seem to really like Crenshaw. What was that all about?
The night of our defection from the Brotherhood, we were caught by a mid-ranking scribe quartermaster as we were cleaning out the armory. Crenshaw shot him in the knee and then hogtied and gagged him with duct tape so we could make our escape. It seems that Scribe Tegan is now Proctor Tegan and still holds a grudge.
Had to mobilize him somehow, or we'd all still be in a brig. Never liked the guy anyway. Fucking arrogant prick.
The Brotherhood has moved on from our unit's defection, but they still want Crenshaw to answer for the assault on Tegan. If Maxon agrees that we are critical to fostering secure trade to and from the city, they will no doubt return with different demands. That is when negotiations begin, which is a better position than being at the mercy of their air supremacy, tactically speaking.
Do you have something in mind?
If I did, I certainly wouldn't be telling Lily's sidekick.
Fine. You gonna work with the Brotherhood?
We're not going to get destroyed by them. And if it means working on common goals, then that's what it takes.
Fair enough. I have some questions about this. You're probably not going to answer that, but...
Ask Lieutenant Dan.
Sure.
I have no comment.
Okay.
Now, I believe you have a report and a communication device for the sheriff. Then you'll get paid.
Sure.
Yeah, we were having a remarkably good operation until the Brotherhood showed up. My sidekick has one of their walkie-talkies here.
Lily?
I look forward to securing it.
Okay.
I see you made it back in one piece. Good work. Lieutenant Dan has made his report already. I'm pleased with both of you. He says you recovered a communications device.
Yep. Yeah, here it is.
Excellent. I'm not quite sure what we'll do with this right now, but at least our secret gunner admirer can't listen in. You've done an excellent job today, Lily. We were stretched thin more than ever. I'm sure we couldn't have done it without your assistance.
What about Spears? And the garage? I ain't had time to ask Crenshaw about him.
Spears has just arrived and is being tended to by Dr. Gary. He's lost a lot of blood. Gary was preparing for a transfusion when he kicked me out. But he was conscious and the bleeding had stopped thanks to a stim pack. The doctor is certain he will recover, but insisted he get quiet rest.
You left the warning at the garage. Ain't nobody messing with them no more. I can promise you that much, Lily.
Good.
Lieutenants Crenshaw and Dan have been debriefed already. They both spoke very highly of your actions through all of this. Lieutenant Harkins brought Spears back with her team. She too was notably impressed with your actions in Quincy. Spears will be debriefed when he's well enough. I have no doubt he will say the same thing when it comes to you leading them to the garage. Your guidance across the sea floor saved a lot of lives in what would have been an otherwise costly frontal assault. These were very, very difficult missions. You performed them admirably and bravely. Everyone here, and at the Atom Cat's garage, is in your debt.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Lily. I knew you could do it.
You earned this today. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
Oh my god. You're giving me your blade? That's the one that Whitworth... But you can't. This one's yours, and I ain't a deputy. I mean...
The officers and any deputy we could find all agreed. This is an exception. You will be the first civilian to have one of these. You are one of the bravest and most skilled fighters I have ever known, Lily. You will use it well, I have no doubt.
Congratulations, Lily. This is a big deal, and quite an honor. Now do us all a favor, and just accept it.
And as for you, you prove your worth to us once again. Lily may have questionable taste in power armor customization, but her choice in friends remains impeccable.
Sidekick.
Not now, Lily. The strategic value to us of having the Atom Cats as our allies and trading partners can't be measured easily in caps. Nevertheless, here they are, And please accept the T-60 issued to you earlier as a token of our appreciation.
About that.
The lieutenants and I would also like you to have this. It's a potent close-quarters weapon. More importantly, it marks you as a friend of the department.
It's very kind, thank you. It's very kind, thank you.
Your results speak for themselves. A Tomahawk caps and a T-60 was a small price to pay for what you and Lily achieved tonight.
I don't know what to say, Sheriff. I love you, but that... Yeah, there. I see you turning red already. I'll spare you and say it in private later.
I appreciate that more than you know.
So, now that the Atom Cat's garage is secure, you think it'd be okay if Rizzo moved into the center field with me?
Of course, Lily. We'd have all preferred it hadn't taken so long, to be honest.
Wedding in the greenhouse, right, sis?
I wouldn't have it any other way, Lily. I'm so happy for you.
Now, if you'll excuse Lieutenants Dan and I, we have work to do. There's a gunner prisoner to interrogate and the radio you gave us to inspect. Between the prisoner and rumors from Goodneighbor, we should get more info on where to proceed next. There's also a mission to this Dunmore family in Nuka World that needs planning. We're not going to leave any lead unfollowed.
Crenshaw will be tagged to go, but no doubt he could use an escort. Come back in a few hours if you're interested, and we'll have details.
Hit me up if you're bored, and I'll go with you guys.
Right on. See you in a few hours. Bring your canteen and Nuka Gate tickets.
Hey, let's go visit Spears down at the medbay. Gary might be a pain in the ass about letting us see him, but at least he'll have an update.
Ooh. Oh, bloody hell. Got all of the things. We leveled up. I think we just got a load of money. We got a tomahawk. Yeah, go speak to Dr. Gary. Well. Deputy heavy armor. That's just strange that they keep giving me armor. Like, it's cool, but it's... Right. How are we gonna do this? This doesn't seem to be working, which is annoying. Oh well. Let's get some lovely ups going. Wonk. What do we want? What do we want? Melee attacks will now hit all targets abruptly. Sure, I'm not really using melee attacks, but still. Okay, so... I can... Fetch injector from the factory. Can injector, but the long journey is only half hour, so it's on city. Okay, so we skip that. Cool. Since no surrounding companion, no. Steady. No. Okay. Well, now we don't have to go to now we don't have to go to I can't think of the place that I wasn't gonna go to. It is Far Harbor, that's where I wasn't gonna go. Harbor of Farness. We can't skip that. By a few hours. Right, let's go speak to Crenshaw. Actually, is Lily still with me? Yes. Let's go back to the playhouse. Okie dokie, so we're gonna be going back to Nuka World again. Oh man. Probably gonna be fucking time locked, so we can't get in there until it's reasonable working hours. waiting hours, perhaps. Are they?
Hey, buddy.
Sup? I should really have done my junk in there. Oh, never mind. Dump my junk all over your face. What the fuck is wrong with this place? Hi. Who the fuck is... Okay. Sure. Intriguing. Intriguing. Right.
Whitworths, 1,000 miles from Graceland, but at arm's length from some serious boom.
Brush off that headshot in style with my custom armors.
Right. Hey, it's Dr. Gary.
Gary?
Gary? We were just hoping to talk to Spears. What's up, my man?
Gary!
Wait. What?
Alright, Gary. Slow down. What's got you so spooked?
Oh dear.
Gary!
Mind telling me what this is all about? I'm confused.
Gary!
Why is he shitting
Oh
his
shit!
pants?
3 days? Where's the last place you heard she was at?
Oh no!
Gary!
This is his
You didn't
girlfriend.
say she was from a vault. Just how much shit was she giving the department?
Gary!
Damn. No wonder you're worried. Okay. But she
No.
had to stash that giant haul somewhere before hiring Stockton to move it here. Where was that?
Gary!
Shit. That's right near those foundry raiders.
Oh no.
Alright. We're heading out right now, buddy. Keep the medkits ready just in case. We'll find Terry.
Gary!
Sorry. You're right. My fault. You know me. I forget names the moment you tell me them. I'll get it right next time. You heard the man. We got our work cut out for us. Let me mark it on your pap smear.
Ha! The environment must be active companion for the first many stages and then see will not look right. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Gary! The objective is Gary. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Right. Hey buddy, you got all your guts put back in.
Hi. Gary sounded really worried about his girl.
That...
You need to go take care of her first.
I mean, that's fair. That fucking... The physics in this area is just insane. Why? Why? Ay, ay, ay. So, we are developing the side quests problem, which is, I'm going to do a side quest. I'll talk to you in the way, or on the way. Oh, okay, we got another side quest. I'm going to do that. Oh, no, then we talk to someone else. No, we get a side quest. Oh, okay, right, sure. Okay. You know, that way. Oh no, that's to the thing about what's it, isn't it? Get down the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. No. Excuse me, what? Right. Where is this fucking thing? There. Yeah, right next to the... Well, it is the forge. The forged... The forged! Deforging... Or something. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's... Everyone's already looking like, ooh, pretty fucking heavy. I can always come back and grab it if I need it. Let's dump a load of junk. That didn't dump anywhere near as much junk as I thought it would. Let's drop there. Fuck you, copyright radio. Obtain the loot from the overboss chest. What the fuck? Oh, that's having fucked up all the raiders at Nicolord, I think. Righty. Start popping the forge. There we go. Murdered. I've got too many saves. Why shit isn't popping? Good. And now they're just firing off all over the place. And now the fucking dust storm has kicked in. What weather? 0000015E? Yes. No. I wish to be able to see. Ah. I just missed. Yep. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Oh, and now it's proper. Saw that. Come on. A little bit further. Seriously? That didn't fucking kill him? Wow. Not to move though. Not her. What is going on here? Come on, seriously. There we go. That's kind of concerning that they're all of a sudden not dying when I Nah, don't know if I should shoot them anymore. So. There you go. That splat. Alright. Is texting anything else this last time? No. Interesting. Alright, okay, cool. Commence looting.
Christmas comes early this year.
Yeah, it does. Silence. Can. Hold off. Can not off Carolina. No. Right. Oh, is there a person down here? No. Well, there are more people out here, but then again, not the brightest bulb in the box. Okay. Well, we just missed a,
Yeah, little buddy.
Huh. What is happening? Fucking hell. Oh, hi guys, nice of you to show up now. And all the, you know, fighting's done. Alright. Where is it? There it is. No, thank you, flamethrower trap. Turn it over. Well, that's a shame. Yep. Just all of them. Alright. I don't know how different this is going to be, so we're not going to talk to the family down here. I'm also not going to jet back up to the roof as much as I normally do that, so... Because it's going to be all different. Clean toaster, holy shit. No, actually, yeah, fine. Because the screen is... Ah, there you are. You disappoint. I'm disappointed. Spotlight. Emergency shower. See what we can see. Is anyone else around? No, it's just you. Okay. Oh, there is someone else around. I've lost kneecap privileges. You have to be a bit careful here because, yeah, all this shit very warm, very dangerous. Not too careful, you know, but careful enough. What's this one? There we go.
To think, they used all this tech to make a button to take it all away. And then they press the button. Fucking idiots.
Yep. Skeleton on the conveyor belt, holy shit. I think that's a toilet. Yep, one's a toilet. Ah, I forgot there was a trap there. Never mind, I missed.
Got it.
Nice. That right there is why I keep a sidekick like you around.
Yeah. Wait. There we go. Now, can I go this way? Evidently should go this way. Spears. Detail.
That's it.
Fuck is that? Inflicts ongoing fire damage and temporarily reduces damage resistance. It's 12 May. Oh, maybe they got 12 May. Interesting. We're not going to use that in here because I'm fairly certain the forges have inherent fire resistance because they're crazy. Punk.
I hope we can at least get back the cost in ammo.
Oh, we have many times. I just want to survive Apocalypse out here with the board game and a carrot and a few beers.
Oh, they must have fired the housekeeper.
Don't go. Oh no. Please don't go there. Well, right, let's change it up a bit. Let's change it up a bit. Hey there, friend. Absolutely bracketed him, rather than kill him. That's a landmine. I forgot that there are landmines around here. That's a good thing to be aware of, because I want my money. Yes, you can walk into there. Yes, it kills you. Well, someone's found us. Dead. Dunked. Oh no, wooden panels. How can I possibly not go through that? Intended route. Again, these guys are set up in here. They could have at least repaired the fucking camera. Hey, friend. Died doing what he loved. Being shot at. No. Hey, Dusty Old Bones. How's it going? Good to see you again. What's happening? Didn't need that. Have you probably get back? Never mind. Just hanging out. Fair enough. Let's quickly sort your shout out. But whoever is in here, or you might be the only one in here. But I appreciate you being here. I'll give you a shout out for whoever's around. Alright, what have we got? Oh, this is those who failed the forge. Arsenic. Cried out while treating wound. Limb amputated, exile. Chamber. Cheated during the first trial. Offender and family fed to the forge. Damage. Ran from battle. Fed to the forge. Duke. Died without permission during second trial. Fed to the forge. Hood. Caught stealing rations. Fed molten iron. Fucking hell. Havoc. Gave meds to enemy. Flayed until death. Rampart. Allowed enemies to escape battle. Branded. Exiled. Rife. Caught sleeping during watch. Eyes fed to Mirelurks. Exiled. Fucking hell. Riptide. Cried out during the final trial. Fed to the forge. Viper. Refused to execute civilians. Family executed. Exiled. Yancy. Refused to change name. Fed to the forge. Yancy. Yancy's definitely a name. It's not a good name, but it's a name. I shouldn't really be sneaking through this. Opposite daisy. Go. Go. I haven't seen that. What's his name? I don't remember his name. Don't remember his fucking channel, which is rude of me. It was that was very heavily Viking themed. It was unique. It was cool. Pretty chill dude. You know, Viking it up. Kind of. Okay, that's just. Yeah, we've been here before. Yes, we have. Okay. Been over here before. That was tripwire. Don't know what it was connected to. Played this game so many times I should really know where every single trap is, but I just don't.
Oh look! They left it unlocked!
Yeah, absolutely. 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 Melon. And an enemy territory. What are we gonna grab? A telephone and a melon. Obvious. Let's activate ourselves a friend, shall we? Beam. This crap. Oh, Scotty. Protection override.
Yo, what's up, bud?
Oh, hello there.
How is gaming?
Gaming is doing alright, thanks. How's you?
Oh, not a whole lot, you know, just kind of balling.
Fair enough.
Free balling it, you know.
Fair enough, skis.
So I got my Baneblade in the mail.
Ooh, excellent.
Yeah.
Handy skill to have.
I gotta save up the
Up your
paint money.
volume a bit.
Oh.
I'm streaming, but oh no, your volume is maxed out. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you are a bit quiet.
Do I just gotta speak directly into my mouth?
Yeah, okay, maybe not quite so. Well, that's going to be interesting on the stream. Oh well, I asked for that, so that's fine.
No, fair enough. Yeah, so I actually
Choices it repeatedly.
and just for those of you in chat, this is klaysdnd on the Discord here.
Yeah, cool dude.
And basically, I got my Baneblade. I got it in the mail, obviously, and I'm saving money to paint it.
Mm.
I got a guy, you know, in Portland, you know, here in Oregon. He's gonna do me up right. Is there a place where your guys can like look at like what I'm posting or something?
How do you mean?
Like for example, I got a picture of like what I want for my Baneblade. I just don't know where to post it.
You can chuck it in the Discord and safe for work images. That's where most things
oh,
go.
okay.
And I will definitely check it out.
I've actually got two designs. The first one I'm gonna send is the one that I would like to have.
Yeah.
The other is a very special and unique design that you can only get if you download it off the internet like a normal person.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that's the first one. And the secondary one is this masterpiece. Also, if you want a link for the crazy design that I'm about to post, feel free to ask.
Cool.
Because it is a wild one, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I hope you like World War II, because I just brought back my T-29.
Dude.
Boom! Look at that!
Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? Safe work. Names and images. Yeah, very nice. I like it.
It looks so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
That would be really cool.
The green one up top is probably the one I'm going to get. The one on the bottom, you'll have to 3D print it, but oh my god, it looks so good.
Yeah.
So delicious, bro.
Kill him. You must be pretty strong to make it here.
Oh.
Who are you supposed to be?
I believe the gentleman who made this.
Just a tick. Got a conversation going on in the stream, so sorry to.
Oh, no, it's fine. Just do what you need to.
Yeah.
You, stranger. You're somebody with some guts. I like that. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me. But I brought everything you asked for.
Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
For a sec.
Walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
Please let me go.
What's
You're
it
right.
gonna be, Jake?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to join the Forge. I just want to go home.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over. 1.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. Please.
Let's see, where was I? So the secondary picture, you'll have to download one piece at a time because I believe the guy who made it, he's trying to make a user-friendly internet module for those who want to download it at home.
Oh, okay.
And print it out. He's trying to make a friendly user, I don't know, program or make it easier for people to download it, I guess.
Okay, so like your own app for different those kinds of parts.
Yeah. So you can print out each piece individually instead of a single whole.
Yeah, which should make it much easier for those with much smaller 3D printers.
See, like, if I had it my way, like genuinely, what I would do is I would try to figure out if somebody actually knows where to get the bottom half of the Baneblade and all those parts. Because if you look at the Baneblade like packaging, you only have one bottom piece, but they hand you like 8 of them. Designs, I should say.
Oh,
but you only have one bottom.
Yeah, loads of turrets, one hull.
And like, it just feels awfully weird because if they would just make it so you could buy hulls, they would have to buy it 8 times. But you would still have 8 Baneblades then.
Yeah.
You know?
So...
Now, I just don't see the point of forcing people to buy, like, 10 Baneblade tops when it's pretty clear all you really need to do in this demonstration is just build a bunch of bottoms.
Yeah.
If they were to sell that for like, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks a piece, people would snatch those up so fast. Of course, they'd never have to, you know, buy another Baneblade box again. Maybe like one extra Bane block.
So, GW has always done the thing of you'll get lots of options, but like in if you're buying an infantry box, like a box of Space Marines or something, there's 10 legs, 10 pairs of legs, and that's how they limit you. And that's how they make it so that, yeah, you got all these options, you could probably make, you know, 15, 20 guys from the waist up. But if you want to have them in battle, you need the pairs of legs, and the pairs of legs are the limiting factor, so same in vehicles. Bearing in mind that they didn't used to have options. You used to you used to have to convert them yourself. So it's a different age.
Hey there.
But it's a continuation.
What were you doing with those guys anyway?
So
well, I thought we'd be raiding outside of the Commonwealth, and that if I joined them, I could provide for my family. I don't know. God, my dad's right. I'm such an idiot. Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends.
Oh. Yeah,
I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go easier.
Anyway,
I bet if
so
you bring
fuck
my
it.
great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people. I'll wait for you by the overpass near the farm.
There we go. Right. Okay. And that's for you. Yes.
Hey. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Don't go into there, Lily. Right. Yeah, and the other thing is, even though GW is all about taking every penny out of everyone's pocket, they do now understand that not everyone could afford, you know, 4 Baneblade hulls to make 4 different Baneblade variants. So it's a case of it's easier and cheaper for them to put the variants in the same box, and it's you know, it's better for the player, the end user. Sorry.
You got a lot to learn if you planned on being a scav.
You know how I could really piss off GW?
What?
You would buy a Baneblade box, and then you would divide that Baneblade box into whatever parts you would need, and then sell those individually.
Yeah, that is there's a whole eBay industry for that. Not sponsored.
Like absolutely insanity.
Yeah,
I bet those folks are just making hand over fist because people are looking for something specific, you know?
Yeah.
Like for me, for example, all I want beyond just buying an entire tank supply box for $15, like all I want is an additional sponson, an additional hull. Well, actually, I guess that would be 2 at this point. But anyway, I would want another basically Baneblade, you know, so I'd want another top, obviously. I've got the hull. The only other thing I really want in all this is... well, let's see. I guess I would need another turret. No, because if all I want is a Stormlord... Yeah, that's basically all I would want is additional sponson and another bottom, and then I would have a Stormlord ready to go. But because I don't have the bottom, I'm stuck holding like I'm gonna just say like I don't know, $200, $215 worth of parts I'm not using.
Yeah. But
so it
then,
feels awfully weird.
So then what a lot of people do, especially these days, is they'll magnetize all of the other parts. So if they want to try out, or they find that they get along with, you know, a different variant, they just pull, you know, whatever, you know, the Baneblade turret, put in the Shadow Sword turret, or the, you know, the Storm Sword, or... Yeah, it's kind of just take off what you don't want, put on what you do for this battle, or and then go with that. So that's the kind of mostly the current kind of thinking. But there is also you know, its own industry of splitting boxes into their subcomponents and selling them on various sites.
Like, beyond the fact that that company is trying to squeeze this for everything, I just wonder if their intended consequences was to force people to make a small economy out of their product. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's a small ecosystem, but, like, it just feels awfully weird, you know?
Yeah, it's, I don't believe it is intended. Where am I going? I'm sure there's more things here, or am I misremembering? I must be misremembering. I don't know what's in here. Yeah, there's, where are we gonna shoot him? Oh, don't tell me the gunners have got... Oh my god, I just cleared out the wrong fucking place, didn't I? Whoops. Yay, I'm dumb. Yep, the gunners have got a... Fuck my life.
No. Rip.
Yep. Oh well, that's another vanilla quest that we're about to complete anyway. Whee! Crunch. Right.
That's funny.
I do that kind of thing. I'm not very bright. the right thing. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah. So it's kind of the question is on.
Hey there.
I'm
It's
so
like,
nervous.
Sorry. Speaking
feel like I'm
garbage.
gonna throw up.
So
Here goes nothing.
you know, Magic: The Gathering. Not
Yeah.
sponsored. So they know that they'll put a specific card in every box or whatever of one character's deck.
Yeah.
And they know that that one card will sell as much for as much on the secondary market
Papa, please.
as the
I
whole
know I
box.
screwed up pretty big.
But they'll just do it anyway.
If we joined up, I could keep them from raiding or
It's
I
kind
don't
of
wanna hurt anybody.
it's a strange thing that they do because
That's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake.
there's a balance
If I
because
get
if they
anything
sold
out
it
of
for what
either of you, you'll both
other
be
people
peeling
would sell it
potatoes for the next
separately
year.
for,
I've watched
then
you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves.
Wizards would
Abraham,
never
your
actually make
son is
any
a
money.
grown man.
But
And if you
they,
expect him to act like
they
one, then you better
know
stop
and
treating him like a
understand that
child.
all of those cards have their
Your
own
father and I have been
value,
out
which will
there,
be far more
and we
than
know
the sum
it
of their
can be
parts.
dangerous.
Or, you know, the
Right.
booster
Just wanna
packs
make
that you can
sure
pull,
you're prepared.
what, like,
There.
5...
It's over. And if I hear another word
Okay,
about
I
it,
suppose if it's
so help
$10
me.
booster pack, you can pull a $40, $50
Yeah.
card out of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The ones you
So
got on don't look
it's
so
a similar
bad.
kind of thing
I'm
with
sure
GW
they've got another
is,
couple of months on him at least.
you know,
It's easy for you to say
if
you ain't wearing them.
the popular parts
Sometimes
or,
they
you know,
drop
the
so
popular
bad when I
sprues or
walk, it
whatever,
sounds like someone's clapping
may
at
sell
me.
Well, maybe
on the
they're just
secondary
showing their
market for
appreciation
almost as
for all
much
the hard
as the
work
whole
you do.
box.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
But I'm being serious here. I might as well go barefoot for all the trouble these things cause me.
Well, I'll see what we've got. It ain't much, but it might be enough.
What's
That's
going
all
on,
I
mate?
need to hear.
What?
It's Tom.
I think this conversation just went wrong. Didn't I just pick that up? Thought I picked that up.
Mr. Finch.
She's right. I've been a
well,
fool.
is it in your inventory?
There's no way I can thank you enough.
No.
Here's something for your help. I think you should hang on to that.
Oh,
suit.
there we go. Yeah.
It'd put a smile on Granddad's face to know it was being used to help me.
I think you should hold on to this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember this quest line. I think if you do this quest line later on, that quest can be really hard.
Yeah, the forged
in the late game.
The forged do level up a lot faster than most other factions.
It's a decent spot to get some really good gear, though. I'll say that. Like,
yes. Oh, we haven't got a concrete. You got a concrete? Yes. There we go.
So I've got some questions. Do you know how to get the raids?
Get the, as in...
Yeah, like just getting like raids in this game mode.
Oh, what, causing a raid to happen?
Yeah. Like in general, do you know how that works?
Basically, it's how big your settlement gets, how much output, you know, how much food and water it's generating, how many citizens are there, yeah.
If you get your water and your food, I believe, up to 40 and above, it will cause a lot of
raids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also depends on your defense value too, because your defense value actually cuts on how much stuff comes along.
Yes. Right, there we go. That'll do until I can reconnect them. Right, so let's actually do the quest that I'm supposed to be doing, which wasn't in Sega Ironworks, but it's somewhere there. I'm really dumb. Yeah.
Ooh, what do we got here? What's that?
What's this? This is a pipe sniper rifle. So I'm currently playing as the ScavengAAAH. So role-playing that everything I use is like handmade, scavenged, home-built, that kind of thing.
I see.
So got the various iterations of Raider power armor on. We're using like pipe sniper rifles.
Oh, that's cool.
Homemade flamethrower, which I got from a mod, which for some reason is in the leveled lists far too much. And like past about level 10, 80% of raiders have one of these. And it's terrifying because I've got a mod that makes flamers nastier. So, right.
I've always wondered how to mod this thing.
Pretty much Nexus. Search for what you want. Oh bloody hell! Oh no.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's Colonel Death. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Colonel Betsy isn't paying attention.
Ooh, dibs on any lighters or watching.
Yeah.
Luna likes to restore and
He
sell them.
was following his old programming. That didn't get him anywhere. Right. Oh, hang on. Where is this fucking place I'm supposed to be going? Aha! Right. There's a door under here. Obvious. I suppose it is a hiding place. Let's go and be somewhat precise with a laser. Laser's terrorist safe house.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go on the Nexus, download Vortex, then download Nexus Mod Manager, then
Oh, hello.
And then yeah, go crazy. Or maybe don't go too crazy.
They literally give you the Deathclaw thing right out the gate. Although it's not the legendary one though.
Nah, this is a modded area. Oh, hang on. Did we set up a trap? Did they set up a trap? There we go. Pipe shotguns, again a mod. Deathclaw, for some reason, aren't very high value in this game. So when I'm looting, I normally loot stuff that's weight 1 to value of caps 10, so like 10 to 1 caps to weight. Deathclaw Gauntlet, that implies someone killed a Deathclaw, which means they're pretty hard, is, 7.5 to 1, so you know like you. But then that's just me.
Check out all these Vault-Tec crates. This has to be the place. Look at all this blood.
What?
Gary's right. Something happened. Look for some clues. I mean, you know, other than the dead raiders.
Hey, look for clues other than the dead raiders. Gotcha. Bloody hell. Okay.
Yeah, see?
Desktop picture frame with Gary on it.
Gary!
Here's the note. There's a note. Let's see if I can find a note without the quest marker telling me, the quest marker's telling me the note.
It's time to just pick up everything.
Yep, oh there it is. Note from PT. Choke, you were right about a Vault Rat living here. The bad news is she's as dangerous as a Deathclaw. The good news is Vance, Droopy, and Tanya won't need their share of this hall anymore. You can clean up the mess. She ain't making no sense though. I think she got hit on her head or something. Invoice says she owes Stockton a lot of caps for a transport job. I'm bringing her to Bunker Hill Safe House, see if Kessler will give me some caps to get a paying customer of theirs. You know Kessler, she'll always cough up more caps to avoid trouble. Keep loading the boat, PC. And a blank page again. Okay.
Shit. Raiders got her. Okay, I know where that place is. It's overlooking the canal in Charleston. We gotta get there before Bunker Hill doesn't pay. The note's right. Kessler's got no spine and she might very well pay a ransom for Gary's girl. But she might not. That's when the Raiders kill her.
Okay. We may come back to loot here later. Because there's a lot of good random stuff here. No. Enjoy lasers.
Hello.
As part of a balanced diet. Not sponsored. Oh, bloody hell, there's loads of them. There we go. Nice. Anyone else? Excellent. Oh, an electric baseball bat. Sweet.
Oh, dude. Nice. That's actually a really good weapon. Holy crap.
No.
No?
No, because it only I'll be melting it down. Where was it?
Oh.
Because I've got a mod that allows me to move legendaries and create legendaries and stuff. Where was it? So.
Oh yes, dude, that's like the best mod.
Yes, because the
That's...
legendaries here are just shit. Yeah, in Fallout, and like you can't build a character or build a plan an equipment build because you're enslaved to whatever legendary equipment you find. So yeah, this has got 10% chance to deal 100% damage, 100 electrical damage on a successful block. So 100 electrical damage, given that it does 97 standard damage on a melee attack, and it's only a 10% chance to do it, that it's getting melted down and turned into something useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of legendary economy, I guess you might want to call it. I think I already have a version of this power armor that is bright pink flames. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Get to the safe house in over by Bunker Hill. Right. We'll fast travel to Bunker Hill. Excellent. Did you ever play Fallout 4?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I think as of right now, I think I got a character fairly close to your level.
That's cool.
It's been such a long time since I played.
Fair enough.
I literally play until like I get sleepy and tired, and then I'll just do it again until like level 40, and then I'll get super bored of it, and then I'll like end up doing other shit for like a couple months, and then I'll have a hankering for Fallout again. I'll play it again.
Okay, I can get that. But then you come back to the character and load in, and it's like, what the hell was I doing?
Yeah, sometimes. I think I ran into this problem where like my character wanted to do a quest in the Harbor Bay or whatever, but like
Far Harbor.
But like every time I try to do the quest, that like it wouldn't complete, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, just work."
Okay. That's peculiar.
I was just,
oh god, what?
I was just getting really angry, and so I was just like, "Man, screw this. It won't work." So.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Huh.
And plus, I've really wanted to do, you know, a modded playthrough, but I've just never.
Hey.
Done it, so I was just like, you know.
Fair enough. Your companion, all the heavy stuff, and she can't carry anyone. Damn it.
I think there's only one mod that I really care for, and that's like multiple enemy mod, where it basically like doubles or like triples the amount of enemies out in the world.
Yep, that is a common
What
one.
you got for me?
War of the Commonwealth is probably what you want then.
Yeah.
Close friend of mine swears by War of the Commonwealth. And you know, is in combat pretty much the whole game. Woo! Laser eye surgery. Home deliveries.
Surprise!
Brutal. Right.
Headshot. Right.
Anyone else?
Surprise!
No. Oh dear. And you turn that off because for some reason the radios are all output music and it's annoying.
Yeah, well.
Hey, she's
Hey,
up
keep back!
Oh.
There's enough floor
Aha.
space for all the jet heads. I don't know what the fuck you want, but this doesn't have to get ugly, pal.
Where are you?
Keep your distance and the freak don't get her brains blown out.
Where are you?
Terry!
Oh no. Wait, what?
I said shut the fuck up,
Aha,
you brain
I knew
damaged
it.
freak! Say it again! I dare you!
Forget about me, why are you here?
I'm babysitting! What's it fucking look like?
For crying out loud. Something wrong.
Terry!
You say that one more fucking time, I'm gonna blow your defective brains all over that wall!
Don't.
Not unless you want her. This doesn't involve you. Fuck off.
You got about 5 seconds to get this shit done, or I start doing it my way.
Okay, Stop waving that gun in my face or it's going to involve me.
You leave right now and it won't be waving in your face.
For goodness sake. That sounds like slavery.
And you sound like my grandmother. You think I give a fuck?
Okay, right, okay. No, we're, ending the conversation. No, shoot him! Game, let me shoot him! I'm shooting the bad guy. Fucking hell. Okay, I am unable to shoot this guy. How much?
They're paying 1,000 caps.
Whoops. That skipped. Don't understand. How much are you willing to pay to keep breathing, pal?
However many rounds it takes to drop you, motherfucker.
Oh dear. Look what happened. There we go. Can I do that in
the right ending.
Yes.
Terry!
Oh, Terry. Hello.
Sure thing. You must be Terry. Gary sent us after you didn't come back from stocking up on the supplies from your vault. You okay?
Terry.
Good. Let's get you to Gary.
Goodness.
He's waiting back at right field. We can send a scout to Bunker Hill to pay Stockton. The important thing is you're safe.
The important thing is you're
Terry.
safe.
Yeah.
What? You're shitting me.
No.
Terry.
Come with me if you want to live.
How many did they take?
Terry.
Oh, bloody hell.
Those fucking bastards. Ain't nobody gonna steal your shit before you can trade it to the department. Let's go finish this. Now.
I really like the
You heard the lady. Come on. Let's do this.
suit design. It's really
her custom job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unique. Yeah, very, very characterful. Right, okay. So,
I always grabbed the newswoman.
Oh, Piper.
Yeah, I liked her a lot.
She's... Yeah, there's more to her than I think people
Hey, how
think,
much garbage
but
will you get
she's,
for that garbage? Just curious what the going rate is.
Curie all the way. Curie, Synth Curie is best girl.
I see.
Yeah.
Ah, all the beer bottles.
Yep, they had a bit of a party in here, I think.
So, having played this game for so long, I can totally respect the weight limit, but like, damn, sometimes it almost feels good having everything on your person.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've got, what, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I've got 7 guns on my, 7 weapons on my quick select. So,
yeah.
It's,
I think, like, the last time I played this game, I maxed out my strength. And I think by the time I'd gotten, like, the best power armor with the best upgrades, I think I had, like, somewhere, like, 600 and some odd weight carry.
Nice.
I would go through a dungeon, I would snatch everything, drop it all outside, and then I would, like, teleport my way back after dropping everything off, and I would do that continuously for every dungeon, so that way I would never have to go back.
So
but
what,
you know
just
how it is.
leave everything outside?
Yeah, just for like, I don't know, 30 minutes and then come back, grab everything again and drop it all off there at Sanctuary.
Gotcha.
When do I get to take what I
mean,
want
it
from
felt
you?
like the pretty good loop in the game, you know, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. She's fully loaded.
And then, you know, you start to build better power armor and so on and so forth.
Yeah. I need to go home anyway, because I need to make a robot. So let's...
What are those lines?
Oh, that's the, provisioner connections between settlements. So you, it connects them so all of the junk items in the workshops are shared between all of them.
Oh.
So
that's kinda cool.
you don't have to carry everything that you need to build whatever to every single settlement.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, admittedly, I always went to Sanctuary, but that's still really cool.
Yeah.
So you can just go to the closest one. You don't have to just fucking instantly travel to Sanctuary all the time.
Yeah.
I like that.
But it's only for junk items though, so like I've got a crap ton of weapons and armor that I need to sell. There's a base that I can sweep around here.
Why not just go to the stadium like a normal person?
What, into Diamond City?
Yeah.
I've never had the home in Diamond City.
Really?
Yeah, no. And go. Oh no, I'll break everything.
Well, that's a shocker. I would have thought for sure that you'd have gone there for sure.
Let's dump some of this stuff so I can actually move. That'll probably help. There's something that I thought it wasn't. 1 to 10, there we go. We can do that, and that brings us perfectly into, wait a minute. Right. Let us continue. Who the fuck are you guys?
A random encounter?
Oh no. No, I know where we are. We're, at the Constitution. Let's not trigger that quest while we're doing this one. I do want to come back here, though.
The Constitution.
That quest is great.
I love that quest. That quest is so fun.
It's hilarious.
They should have added more quests like it. That was like
a
boom! Headshot! Headshot!
And now I'm on fire. Okay, that's not working. Let's try that. There we go. And we're set.
Oh, Raider axe.
What am I doing? I'm picking up shit and I know I'm over encumbered. Increased damage, lower your resistance. Take it and melt it. Right.
Yeah.
That's okay. Most of this shit's gonna get melted, or just... well, most of the legendaries just get melted.
Yeah, dude. Blow them up.
Yeah. So I'm in better... Yes. Cool.
That takes care of that.
There we go.
Sort of. Wonder where the hell they were taking those crates and who's got the cash to hire that sort of transport. Intel is Lieutenant Dan and the sheriff's job. All we can do is tell him to send some scavengers out here to investigate. We've been out here long enough with a civilian. Come on, Terry. Let's get you to your new home.
Terry.
I love this part of the job.
Right. So... Gary is a clone from one of the vaults in Fallout 3. I can't remember which one it is.
Gary?
Yes. It appears that Terry may also be a clone.
Aha!
So... And well, she's female. Obviously, all of the Gary clones are male. So... It's new and weird, yeah. And I'm over...
Plot twist o'clock.
I'm over encumbered again. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know why, but like I've always found that the scariest matches in Fallout 4 are the ones with the supersized robots.
Sentry bots.
Yeah, dude, those ones scare me. It's just their noises.
They are, yeah, they're definitely intimidating. Okay, right. Can we wait out here until I start trading at Bunker Hill? Probably not. Let's just head straight to...
I don't know if this is a mod out there, but like, do you know the upgrade with your leg upgrades where you could basically increase your carry weight?
Yes, that's
okay.
That's in the vanilla.
The only thing I want as like an upgrade to those is the ability to like jump, I don't know, like twice or even 3 times as high.
Jetpack is your friend. Torso mod, Torso miscellaneous mod, and it's vanilla. I always build a jetpack. It's so good.
Yeah.
I do also have a mod that improves the jetpack, which is even better.
Can it hover though?
Not really. Okay, this is also a mod which is like... Okay, a gunner attack on the Red Rocket truck stop. The enemy force value is 0, which means it's probably just one dude at best.
It's gonna get dumpstered.
They're gonna get annihilated, so I don't even have to intervene.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, now I'm gonna go and try and sell a load of stuff before set piece starts.
I really like that. There's just a bunch of blood all over the stairs as you walk up. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure why there's a bunch. I'm not sure why there's a bunch of blood here because there's a lot of people that live here. I think it's supposed to be mud, but it's very red coloured for mud.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like Oklahoma dirt. And this is supposed to be a Boston, right?
Why pick
I don't think the mud over there is pretty red, is it?
If you got
I
cats,
think it's probably just supposed to be
ammo.
general mud because there's like a lot. Yeah.
Lily's friend, what's going on?
Why can't I trade with you? What's the problem?
I don't think I've seen this guy before.
No, so this is the... what's it called? This is the Diamond City Bleachers / Fens Sheriff Department mod. And it's a big overhaul, and it adds pretty much Diamond City citizens as a faction in the game, and they have a stake in like the ending, rather than just being there. And it's like you go with either the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of Steel, or you work with the Institute or whatever.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know they could have a faction.
They don't in vanilla. It's a massive mod. So.
No, that's what I mean. It's like that's cool.
It's cool. It's huge. So right, okay. Let's hope this set piece works. Hey Gary, we found Terry.
Gary!
Terry?
Oh, they can say each other's name. Huzzah!
Terry! Terry!
Adopted.
No, don't mention it. You removed those needles from my skull. This is the least I could do after sneaking off on you like that.
Terry!
Yeah, a decent amount of raided trouble. Terry's got intel for Lieutenant Dan and the sheriff. They also got a huge vault hall to coordinate now.
Terry?
Yeah, that'd save me a lot of trouble. Just tell him she needs debriefed. These raiders were taking a shit somewhere on a boat. Now, Terry, when Lieutenant Dan and the sheriff come by, what are you gonna tell them?
Gary.
Sake.
Good. What else?
Gary.
So.
Alright, don't forget.
Gary.
Yeah, exactly. That boat's got me a little concerned.
Oh my
No
goodness.
Libertalia raider ever actually casts off and goes out to sea.
So, like,
'cause most can't swim.
Going all
Shit like that is
Yeah,
weird.
physics.
They're gonna want to hear about it.
They tried to make it very complex.
Yeah, I bet. You look it too.
Heh.
Just nap here while Gary goes and grabs Lieutenant Dan and the sheriff.
Terry.
Oh my goodness.
I agree. You take care too, Gary.
Thank you for farting. Right. So yeah, there's obviously she's not supposed to be walking on top of a patient. Yeah, this is a problem with the engine, is that stuff doesn't behave the way that it probably should. The first time I was down here, shit was exploding out of all of the shops. Like all of the traders, there was just junk blasting out into the...
I heard they got you back in one piece.
It was crazy.
How you feeling?
Gary?
No, it's okay, Gary. I won't be long, then I'll shut up and get some rest. Promise.
I'll be quick, Gary. Just
like
wanted
how
to see how the
Spears
guy who
there
helped
is
save my
wearing
friends is doing.
Gary. Yeah, you say that now, but I bet I'll be on my feet in a few days and back in my bay in a week or two.
You know what else he's doing in
Consider
those
it a bet
jammers?
then. 2 weeks, back in the bay, working on my armor.
Gary.
50 caps it is.
How do you like that? Gary tells me to keep quiet and you need rest, then he turns right around and starts placing bets with you.
So what's going on upstairs? Last I heard, the sheriff was waiting for you and Dan to get back up from mopping the tunnel.
Oh, Spears, we fucking owned him. The sheriff welded the exit shut and we just funneled him into the tunnel and shot in a straight line. It was like shooting mole rats in a barrel. We didn't leave a single one alive. Even double back to make sure.
That's my girl.
Fuckers in Quincy didn't know what hit him either. Linda brought like 10 missiles or something. Half of them were dead before we even started. I thought she was gonna drop the entire causeway down on Quincy.
Sure. Oh, thank you for joining me for a bit, Clay.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you're up for talking game and tech and stuff, and you know I'm not in a multiplayer game at the time, then feel free to drop in.
Hey, I do have one question though.
Oh, sure. What's up?
So, obviously, I'm trying to build this American Civil War series or whatever.
Yes.
Did I ask you whether or not you chose a mech or not, so I can throw you in here?
I did not. You asked and I never did. Let me think.
So, just to clarify, the specifications goes as follows.
Yeah.
I need a vehicle of war Doesn't matter what type, just needs to be in the American Civil War era.
Yeah.
So if you want to play a tank, aerospace fighter, helicopter, battle mech, a ship, like a commander of a ship or something, or maybe you're a gunner on one of those spaceships, you can be one of those too, but you need to be specific.
That'd be cool. I'll keep it simple. Battle mech. I'll have a think on that.
Do you want me to just come back at some point?
No, I'll have a think on that, and I'll drop you a message.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, boss. Hey, make sure
no
you
worries.
write down the designation too. So if it's just the classic design, just leave it alone.
Sure.
Like for
I'll
example,
make
the
it,
awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll make it nice and specific. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you, boss.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. See you around.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Yeah. klaysdnd, everybody. That was a nice surprise. Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Pew, pew, pew.
Gary!
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Just when you think we've had enough shit thrown at us, the Brotherhood shows up looking for Crenshaw and their shit you guys stole.
What?
Gary!
Yeah, they wanted Crenshaw and all the shit you guys made off with in exchange for considering the case closed and leaving the rest of you alone. You believe that shit? Sheriff, I think she's trying to cut a deal. Or at least leave open the possibility. She at least kept them from leveling the place from the air for a few days while they think about it.
Gary.
Me too, Gary, but give her a chance. I'm sure Dan's starting to plan the evacuation now anyway.
Did I mention the sheriff took a gunner alive? How weird can things get, huh?
Gary.
Okay, now that is strange. She must have hit an intel wall.
Actually, somehow the sheriff got a lead from the asshole scribe. A couple of ex-gunners with a kid. She's planning on sending Crenshaw. But yeah, I can't think of any other reason she'd take a gunner alive. Probably got the fucker full-on drugged by now in interrogation. Guess we'll see what falls out of her mouth before the sheriff puts a shotgun in it and pulls the trigger. Dan asked for my sidekick here to help out in a little bit, once they learn more.
Hello.
Made me proud of the little bugger.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at you. Go get him, Tiger.
I mean it, too. You earned every one of them sidekick snacks out there in the field. As long as there's nothing keeping you from donating your organs to a buddy, you are, without a doubt, my second best sidekick ever.
Second best?
Gary, Gary.
You heard the man. Med Bay is his kingdom. Doctor's orders.
You're right, Gary. I'm sorry. Hey, look. It's been a long day. I was gonna head back to my room for a bit, but I'll stick around when you go to Dan if you want me to help out.
Why'd you keep calling me your sidekick? Yeah, I could use your help. Let's go ask him.
Great. Let's head over to HQ. See if Dan and the sheriff are ready for us.
Aha. Oh, sorry. Got flooded with messages of blurps and adverts. Hello. Hey, Lich Keen. How's it going? Yes, we got a new profile picture, new banners, new lots of fun stuff. So, that's how we're spelling it. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's been good. Gary, hello Gary. Yes, we've just spoken to you. No? Oh, for fuck's sake, did that just take all day? No. No, she's just not there. Hello.
What did you need?
Stuff. Well, money.
You get right.
Sure, he's restocked. Yeah, got myself a new, well, I was found by an artist who worked with me to build a new logo and banner, and I quite like them. Sold all this shit. Oops, too much. Sold too much shit. Shit. There we go. Like that. There's wrong, whatever. I shouldn't have picked up, but it's part of a trap. I need to go and dump them at home, but it's fine. I'm not Gonna sell that, even though I've got a better one. So some combat armor stuff. Nope, nope. Nope. That'll do.
All right then.
Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. What perk shall we take? What perk shall we take? How about we take... There was some down here that I kind of wanted. What did I take already? Nope. 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 Wait till your equipped armor, so we get that. Doesn't matter because it's power armor. No, 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 no. 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 That's one prismatic. Thanks, 20% damage from that. No, I already got that. Date Mary. No. That didn't work. Personal. No. Custom loaded ammunition and expertise in windage and elevation allows you to shoot ballistic weapons at longer ranges. Let's do that. Right, next up. Go see if the officers of the FSD have learned anything and have more work with. Investigate the relevance to the airship. Investigate the source of the data for the station. Right, let's do this one. Oh, I didn't turn the fucking radio down, did I? Music. Oh, I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Well, I don't like that even make money on the tube anyway. And the game crashed. Shit. I hope that didn't just lose all of that trading. That would suck. Oh, we might be okay, maybe. So who have we who we still got in chat? And how are you doing? How's things? Who is around? What is happening? Uh-oh. Okay, good. Yep. No. Trade off most of that shit. Good. So, we'll get ourselves to a place that we can fast travel. And then we'll fast travel back to Mr. Dr. Pepper, who runs the Nuka-Cola, the Nuka-Cola bar. Mr. Dr. Pepper. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And there's another loading screen, and then we need to get through another loading screen, and then we're good to go. Tis annoying.
How about you carry the useless heavy shit for a change?
Oh fuck! Hey. You've still got loads of stuff on you, haven't you?
Take all my shit, why don't you?
Oh, balls. Yeah, you've still got loads of stuff. Shit. Why did I give you that? Oh, no. Never mind. Damn it. Let's go back to base. Oh, shit. Yeah, we need to go back to base. No two ways about it. We've got too much shit to get rid of. Alright, for now, we'll go into the Diamond City Market and try and trade off some of this crap. Right, and trade off some of this weaponry. Weaponry. See, this game sucks without the music on. Just really affects the mood and the tone. But we've got to have the music off because in there it turns out all the music is fucking copyrighted, and I keep getting in trouble, which is really, really annoying.
Yes?
No.
Wait there.
Why did you take anything else off?
Point it out!
Right.
Hey there.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance again.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget to...
Uh-huh.
Yep. Ammo. Lots of. Some of my money. Why do you have so much shit to load? Why? Why am I such a loot whore? Why must I be such a loot whore?
Hi.
I may sell just about everything, but none of it is scrap.
Sure.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what we got.
I think so. This shit. Huh. Mining helmets of different colors. Random radar armor. What from... Ah, yes, that was where we found them. Are they? Right. Let's go back to base. Upload all of the crap legendaries. Oh, shit. Hey! Our battle against the gunners started. The gunners are doing terribly. Oh, I need to smoke it. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? Did one of my robots just blow up? No, someone shot a cryogenic weapon. And blew the limbs off of this, unfortunate. Who the hell shot me with that? There we go. Sweet flips. Nice. Fucking 3 side flips. Beautiful. Right. Poison damage. Okay. I'll take all of it because it's right here. Yeah. Something like that. there's someone over here who was disarmed. Where did they go? I can't see where they went. That's not great. That's a shame. Oh, and now the Minutemen show up. Great. Useful. You guys always show up after the battle. There you are. Nope, that's a pile of rocks. There you are. That's a pile of person. And she's got no clothes on now. Excellent. Oh, she's got her underwear on. Right. Okay, so I think there were other combatants over here, but I'm not sure where. Also, that seemed kind of rough for a strength 0 gunner attack. I mean, my turrets could, and pretty much did easily handle it, but that seemed a little excessive. How many rock steadfast? Okay. Is that you? No. Yoink. Yeah, because what was that? That was 2 legendary gunners, and then 1, 2, 3 non-legendary gunners. I think, maybe. Whoops, crunch. And Lily is off somewhere. Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Right. Let's take all the crap from you. Yoink, 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 yoink. Whoops. I don't know what I just took of you, but it probably wasn't what I wanted to. Lily's something. No.
Shoot!
Cool. All good. Dump, dump, dump. Man, the legendary's got really watered down. I will be installing the legacy version of this if I the legendary modding thing. When I come to my next playthrough, if I'm ever able to do another playthrough, because very few people are watching this. It's making me sad. Must not be very entertaining. Okay. Can we dump that? Yes, we can. I've done that. Gonna keep that on me anyway. Dump that. Okay. Need more squirrels. Because I think. Let me think. Where is the next thing? Oh, I need to go back to there. What time are we gonna get there? We're gonna get there at night time. That'll be garbage. So, how are we gonna do it? How do we do that? Sorry, I'm just trying to work out timing because everything is time locked and no one will talk to me because it's too late at night when I go and try and talk to people because hey, look, they're simulated real people and they have lives and schedules and like I don't care. Stay exactly where I need to talk to you. And don't care about the time of day. That's all I want. I should have gone into the hole to sell stuff. No, I didn't need to sell stuff. That was not the problem. The problem was the legendaries. Legendaries, right. And it's done. The music off. And then go to where's the button? There. Go to the Diamond City Playhome. Then, if we're lucky, shit won't crash when I try and sleep. Six, 7, 8. Cool. Then we go to your diner, but that's not where that marker is. Go to the left field diner. Fast travel to place where he sells the goo. Sup?
Hi. Well, well. You've returned from your trip to the cursed home of Vim. Can I assume that unwieldy-looking set of pipes and valves is the injector?
Yep, here it is.
Look at this! Look at this! Finally! After years of trying to decipher that damn manual and waiting for those fuckheads to leave Nuka World. The diner now has a working soda fountain for decades thanks to you, pal. No more trying to find unopened bottles. I can just fill them here.
Yay!
Folks are gonna be talking about this place all over town in A Good Neighbor. We're gonna turn this place into what Lily wanted it to be. You'll see.
Excellent. I was supposed to eat the soup, but I did not because I'm dumb. Says probably still actually. Right. Yeah, that's not actually gonna work, is it? Nope. Okie dokie. Suppose we shall go and do that. And that's fucking. Why is there a working radio in here? Still. After turning off. See, there's no music, no radios. I gutted a load of audio from a file in the somewhere. But no, still fucking music. That's probably still copyrighted. Right, okay. So annoying. So annoying. Oh well. Let's see if we can find. Oh no, I want us to go and investigate.
We there yet?
Yes, we're there, kind of. So there's a fucking chopper on the roof this time. To the chopper! Now, get to it! To the loading screen! Now! There's loading screens on loading screens. What the hell is wrong with you? Right. Hey, boss lady. Gotta keep clearing up. Saves. Sup?
You're back already. Good. We've got a job for you.
Huzzah!
After quelling the gunner's third attempt at subverting our organization, we've run out of leads. Terminal entries, holotapes, and rumor mill have provided us up to this point, but we're still lacking some critical details. The noose, Davola's presence, terminal entries, and the assault on the greenhouse, FSD, and Adam Katz's enable us to infer several things. First, we know these gunners are not acting on behalf of a client. They self-funded this operation through kidnapping contracts of the Institute.
Okay.
Next, we know from the noose this is in response to an incident where we used unique methods to warn the gunners to stay away from Diamond City. We know the entire operation is being led by someone his troops simply call the Colonel. We do not know anything about him or her, other than this person must be a capable, well-funded, and charismatic leader to pull so many active gunners off external contracts for this. All this points to a personal score to settle. I suspect this colonel was involved with or commanded the original raid on Diamond City years ago.
Our only remaining lead, the sole gunner prisoner, is still unconscious. When she wakes up, if she wakes up, we will question her immediately. That brings us to what Scribe Williams told us about their Nuka World informants, the Dunmores, our only current lead.
We've spoken to a couple of caravans in town already. They're giving us a rough location a few clicks west of the Nuka World Transit Center. We're sending Crenshaw. He has experience scouting new areas and also has the authority to speak for the FSD in matters of diplomacy and trade. However, the caravans have also reported the area is heavy with raider activity, an infestation at least as dense as Libertalia. Which is why we're sending you to accompany Crenshaw on his mission. You've worked together in the past against some tough odds.
To be clear, you're there to accompany Crenshaw. He is to do the talking if the two of you do indeed locate the Dunmores. If they do know as much about this colonel as we hope, they might be targeted by his officers to silence them. In which case, it is your job to protect them and keep them alive, long enough for them to tell Crenshaw what they know at the very least.
We're told these Dunmores have a child. They are to remain unharmed. Deadly force is only authorized if they use it on you. The intel gathering ends when Crenshaw says it does. Return here with Crenshaw for your payment and debrief. Any questions?
What the fuck? Okay. Never been to Nuka World? Yes, I have. I have some questions.
You've heard all we're going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Crenshaw will be able to answer your questions prior to...
Gee, thanks. Nothing I love more than answering questions.
Fuck's sake.
So go get your gear together and come grab me at the Slocums when you're ready to head out.
I'm ready to head out now. Oh, shit. I'm telling you that actually.
Excuse me. You ready to roll to Nuka World?
Yes, let's go. Remind me what we're doing again. Have you been there before?
I was there a few months ago. The place has gone to shit. I mean, well, even more than the war turned into shit. I spoke with a few merchants on the outskirts. They told me raiders had taken over the place and basically enslaved the locals to work for them.
Yeah, not anymore.
I decided it probably wasn't best to actually go in there and get into trouble, so I kept a safe distance and found out what I could before heading home.
Yeah, let's get going.
Right behind you.
What the fuck happened to you? That was interesting. Okay, so... let's go Crenshaw to... yeah, okay, that's got a bit wonkified. I was going to do that one, but... now we need to go back to Nuka World. So, we'll go back to Nuka World. No, I can't fast travel. What? What?
Came from across the Charles?
Oh, of course. Did I? I don't know. Probably. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I've got such a headache. Oh, man. Sorry, I've been having a lot of rough nights. Not sleeping very well at all, and it's fucking me up. But I'm doing what I can. And I'm here to, you know, try and entertain, if anyone's watching. Doesn't look like there is anybody watching, which is, not great. Alright, you guys are all broken, so that's not gonna happen. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we are going way out there. Gotcha. Huh. I'm not gonna knock it down.
Gangs are gone. It's like a weight's been lifted off us. Thanks.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. Do I have multiple quests selected? No. Let's hop to there. The official Nuka World recipe book featured 15 brand new Nuka Cola recipes and required the use of a Nuka mixer station to properly blend sometimes volatile liquids. Yes, because they Sometimes I need to turn the music back on, don't I? What the fuck happened to your texture? Settings, audio, music. Max it out. Right. I am. Let's see what we've got here. Oh wow. That's just full of junk. Lots. Fucking. Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. That's the thing. Let's see if we're gonna crash the game. No, we didn't crash the game. Cool. Now. Just fast travel back there. Right. While that break's going, I am going to go off comm for a few moments and get one of my meds, have a few mouthfuls of drink. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, I am back, so let's get to it. You're going west. To the Westerlands. Now, I don't know if people want me to complete all of Nuka World and all of its quests and stuff. If people are interested in that, I will do that. But, what the fucking hell threw that car in the air? Okay. Right. Be on the lookout for extremely powerful bugs that can throw cars around. Because, that's very bad. Very bad. Ow. What? Legendary? What? Where? Boing. Right in the butt. Lord. There we go. Right.
Is it a random broken desk fan or a toy wood block? I could really use a random broken desk fan or a toy wood block.
Right, where did chunks of that one go? Because I want it. I think it may have been legendary, but that was bizarre. It's like, oh, legendary enemy mutated. Okay, I wasn't aware we were fighting a legendary enemy. And he could fly for miles. So, I have no idea where that one went. I don't know which one was legendary. This is some random house. So the frame rate is terrible. Don't know what is hurting my frame rate so much. So I do apologise for that. weird. Right. We're back on track. Because on track as we can be. Great. Yep, horrendously irradiated water. Excellent. Okay. So we're not actually going to talk to the hubologists. We are going to go around. And maybe we'll talk to them another day. Infected bloodbug. Then what we will do is we'll head towards the Grantchester Mystery Mansion. Get ourselves a marker. Grantchester Mystery Mansion. The ticket taker. Still on the right path? Yes. Good. Yeah. Right.
Okay, this is the place. Looks like we got a compound of sorts. Be real careful of ambushes. If they have half a brain, they already know we're here.
Right. There don't seem to be any hostiles. Let's just walk in. Just fucking walk in. Hello. Hang on home. Okay. All the shit is open in other areas now. Okay. I found Dunmore's, and they got the jump on you. What? Right, okay.
Hold up! Stay right where you are. You've got 3 guns on you ready to cut you guys down.
About that.
Now, real easy, without any sudden moves and staying right there. Tell me what the fuck you want with us.
Easy, friend.
We ain't your friend. You got one more chance to answer the question, or we shoot you here and feed you to the Brahmin.
Goodness sake.
Next thing out of your mouth better be why you're here, or I'll put a bullet in it. Now, one more time. What the fuck do you want with us?
Please, tell me you meant for them to get the drop on us like this, Crenshaw.
Sure. Why not? We just want to talk. We're looking for the Dunmores. We got some questions for them. Don't suppose you're them or know where they're at.
You got the right place, stranger. Unfortunately, we ain't too fond of visitors, especially ones like you. We ain't got nothing for you here. It's best you hit the road walking before you hit it when we shoot you down.
Goodness sake.
Hey, we ain't with those guys in Nuka World. We ain't raiders. You can keep your pals or trash.
Oh no.
I'm from the Fens Sheriff.
We know those colors and that fucking butcher you work for all too well. Now start leaving or start dying.
Well, I'm afraid you got us at a disadvantage.
That's the point. You're about out of chances, deputy. Hope you made your peace.
If you know who I work for, you know killing us is a singularly bad idea. And a particularly unnecessary risk given that we just want to talk. She knows where we are. If we don't report back, the first place she'll look is here.
You fucking arrogant bastards. Think you can walk wherever you want because that goddamn angel of death protects you, huh?
Hun.
We ain't gonna go up on no lamppost like the rest of them.
As I said, we just want to talk.
Dad? Sounds like we got the right people, Crenshaw. You got a lot more than a lamppost and baling wire to worry about if you think those pop guns are gonna stop me from stomping your ass.
Shut up.
Is that what the prisoners wanted too? To talk? Just before she hung them all, I bet. I ain't falling for that bullshit.
Brett?
You fuckers took my father, my wife, my brother, Monique's sister, all of them!
Man, are you whining to the wrong person here? I'm gonna fuck your shit up for Diamond City, intel or not. Your family line is over, pal.
Dad? Fucking hell, Lily.
I ain't never lost control of a situation before. But there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, it's
Brett
all Lily's
Henry
fault.
Dunmore III, listen to me, you idiot. We have gunners incoming.
Oh, shit.
Fuck! I knew it! You led them right here!
No.
Let us help. We can fight them together.
Just start killing gunners before they kill us.
Deal. Fucking hell, who's flaming who? Jiminy Christmas. See, this is what I was talking about, man. Fucking... Too many flamers. Fucking... No. Ah! Wow. Fantastic commentary. What the fuck happened to you? You just fucking exploded. Anyone else? Oh yeah, that was messy.
Ching!
Yeah. Something like that. I'm gonna grab some of this shit before it despawns. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Bastard Flammenwerfer. That's probably nice. Yeah. 2 people in this pile. There's 2 people in the pile. Got it. Still those. Or maybe I'm just not crazy. Right.
I suppose you think you deserve some sort of thanks for that, huh?
Quit being an asshole, Brett. The least we can do is hear him out before we kill him.
What the fuck was that anyway? You guys popular all of a sudden?
We used to work for a particularly talented and dangerous gunner. That was his severance package. Seems he's trying to tie up loose ends.
The Colonel, I take it.
The same. He's not gonna stop, Brett. We know too much about them. They need to shut us up.
You think I don't know that, Monique? What the hell are we supposed to do about it, huh? They outnumber and out-equip us.
We can help each other here. This Colonel guy has been launching offensives against us, and...
Good. I hope you fuckers all die.
For crying out loud.
Look, we're trying to take him out once and for all. You hate both of us, but the big difference between us, we'll leave you alone. He won't. So if you ain't gonna do it for us, do it for your daughter here. We take him out, we stop these raids, and you live in peace.
Callie, honey, go do your chores. We need to talk to these people alone.
Aww, but Mom, we never get any visit.
Listen to your mother, Callie. We'll head over to the market tomorrow. You can make friends there.
Dang it. All right.
So, you should know, before anything else, that Callie isn't our daughter. She's our niece. And you need to know why she's with us.
I don't see how that's important. You care about her, obviously. It's pretty basic math here. We'll take care of the Colonel. She stays safe.
You don't see how it's important, because you ain't shut your pie hole to listen for 2 seconds since you got here, you arrogant prick!
Neither are you.
This ain't helping, Brett. We got a real opportunity here to get rid of the Colonel once and for all. Callie isn't our daughter. She's my dead sister's daughter. My sister was married to Brett's now dead brother. The 2 of us, after it all happened, we vowed to raise Callie as our own.
After what happened, the Colonel killed your family too?
Your fucking sheriff killed them. We're the only 2 who got away. She turned the rest into a sick warning, you motherfucker.
Bullshit! She don't do shit like that. The fuck you not telling us about this?
She hung us up on the fucking...
When the Colonel planned his first attack on Diamond City almost a decade ago, the objective was pretty explicit. Take Diamond City and occupy it in a way to seamlessly maintain trade routes and commerce to turn it into Gunner City. Command wanted to stop relying exclusively on external contracts. They needed a more reliable source of revenue. The Colonel was put in command of the operation. He recruited mainly teams of family members, adult siblings, married couples. They were to occupy the households, lead a commerce-centered life, and be the actual residents of Gunner City when Diamond City fell. It was a good deal. Take out an easy target, and then have the security of being a gunner and a somewhat normal life. It sounded too good to be true, but a normal life is all most of us grunts ever wanted. Gunners were a bridge to that. Plenty of us signed up.
It was supposed to be easy, at least. The Colonel told us we would walk right in the front gate. Only nobody knew about your psycho sheriff.
The night Hangman's Alley got its name.
You fat man.
You were
fucking
supposed
civilians.
to be a bunch of pussies and let the prisoners go. But no, you had to hang them all.
Cry me a fucking river. I lost friends in that attack. You killed Oaks' wife and daughter. We were minding our own goddamn business. You started it. The sheriff just finished it. And you sick fuckheads have the balls to blame us when your stupid plans go south. I was out there too, you know. I walked one of them up the lamppost myself. It was a girl. With any luck, it was your wife, asshole.
Why, you little fucking bitch. If you weren't in that power armor, I'd...
Aw, yeah? Too bad I am. So I repeat. I hope it was your wife I killed nice and slow. Now what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Bring it right now.
Lily, at ease. Now. Say one more goddamn word and you're going home right away. I dare you. This is too important.
Sorry, Crenshaw.
And as you all know by now, she didn't let the prisoners go. And you guys, you had some family among them.
I lost my sister, and a partner I was in a rather serious relationship with. My sister left Callie behind.
She executed my wife, my brother, and my father.
We watched from across the river, just like she wanted. She lit those fires and launched those flares, and then spent the day hanging them.
Yep.
We couldn't look away. We couldn't do anything to stop it, because there were so few of us left. So we watched our families die slowly.
That's what got this colonel coming back for a rematch?
No. Our losses aren't what drives the Colonel's desire for a rematch. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone but himself. It's his own losses. He watched both of his sons and his only brother hang. The loss was so humiliating that he lost his command and was demoted. Not only humiliating, he instantly became the last of his family line. There ain't gonna be no little Colonel fuckheads roaming the planet.
Good.
The Gunners never considered Diamond City a target after that. They'd never sanctioned this. He has to be funding this effort on his own somehow.
We have his funding supply figured out. It's been cut off. What we don't have is his location so we can finish the job. So look, if you want to raise this Callie niece of yours in peace, we can give you that. We can finish the job, and we can leave you alone. This Colonel guy, he's gonna keep coming until you're dead. So keeping your mouth shut to protect him ain't gonna help you any here.
No, exactly.
But us, the sooner I get the fuck out of your hair and never come back, the happier I'll be. We'll leave you the fuck alone. But we need your help here. Tell us where he is, so I can leave and we can go gut him and his men like pigs. Then we'll all be done with him.
He's been in Vault 816. Ever since the Gunners demoted him, he's been hiding out there, planning his revenge.
816, huh? I know where that's at. You say he's been there this whole time? Like, for years? Because last I heard, there was a pretty harmless bunch of Atom cultists down there.
Yeah. After the defeat in Diamond City and subsequent demotion, he took his few remaining loyal men to find a new base of operations. They weren't at their strongest, so they found a vault full of otherwise peaceful children of Atom and wholesale slaughtered them.
Were you guys in on this vault slaughter?
No. We resigned our commissions right after the defeat at Diamond City. Callie was barely done with breastfeeding. She would have starved.
Fucking hell.
I got no taste for this bullshit anymore. Every time I see a gunner uniform, I have nightmares for days. Your sheriff, she's She's the devil!
No, she made a point.
Yes, she is. Remember that in case you're lying to me. Anything else you want to tell me? You play me straight, you'll never see us again.
The cultists and their arcane trappings you meet outside the vault are just a cover to keep people away. They're not cultists, they're gunners. It's a front that served him well for years. It looks like a cult vault on the outside, but it's a gunner vault, I can promise you that much.
Alright, good enough. If this info checks out, we're through here. You don't want to make any last minute, corrections?
No, we've been straight with you. You said it yourself, he's got us marked for death. Protecting him don't help us any.
Alright then, looks like we're done. Watch out for the girl, folks, and good luck to you out there. Come on, we've got a report to make.
Right. Let's make our way out of the...
Forward. Full body
Oh, there was a fucking rat scorpion in there as well. Right. That's what happened. And it's fuck off in the morning, isn't it? Yep, so I'm going to... I'm probably going to crash the game. I'm going to wander over here and probably crash the game. Because I want to sell all of the shit and not take it back. Just can't be bothered. That was not as clean as it would have been good for it to be. Crash? No? Okay, cool. Crash pot. I'm well rested apparently. I need to repair my armor. Tit. Because it also is damaged. There we go. All good. And plug. Hop. Righty-ho. Righty-ho, onward we go to Newtown Market. Newtown Market. Trade all of the things. Trade off all of the things. Okay. Death Player attack on the slot. Oh shit. Okay. That's pretty rough. One enemy force is 30, defense is 4. Oof. Right, okay, sure. Okay, you're the crazy Ken's dude. Rock 4.
Not looking for trouble, just some good deals.
Good.
Came a long way to see this place.
Okay, well, it's a new day, boss. We all owe you one. Now what can I do for you?
Let's see what you have.
Okay.
Yeah, you tend to have crap tons of ammo, so let's purchase it. I don't need fusion cores, but I'll take them anyway. That's railway spikes. Right. Weapons. I didn't dump that, did I? Moron. Oh. I need to put that back then. Coca-Cola. Okay, right, let's put some of these back then. I'll do. specifically wanted 799 7.62 rounds. Okay, back to base. Back to base. Back to the base. Wow. Dust storm, gotta love it. Excuse me. Let me in, damn it. Right. Now, let's turn the audio off. Goes, fuck my life. Nope. Let me in the door. Hey, Sheriff, we spoke to some assholes. One of them really wanted to get himself killed. Like, really badly wanted to get shot in the mouth. Really badly wanted to get shot in the mouth.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
Yeah, something like that. What's up?
Report.
We found a Dunmore homestead where the caravan said it'd be.
What did you find out about the Dunmores and this Colonel person?
Oh, they just love you, Sheriff.
Huh.
If they didn't hate me, it would mean we weren't effective. Elaborate.
I hope you got coffee. This is a long one.
That's what
Dan
he said.
and I are going for coffee when we're done here. Feel free to join us.
You know, I think I just might. Gotta get the taste of Nuka World out of my mouth. Anyway.
That ain't no lie. Suffice to say, the Colonel ain't thought of nothing but killing you since Hangman's Alley.
So, that gunner attack on Diamond City years ago, the one that killed the Oaks family, that made you famous and started the FSD? It wasn't an ordinary attack. It was an attempt at conquest, occupation, and resettlement. Diamond City was to become Gunner City. They wanted to do what those raiders in Nuka World pulled off. Keep supply lines open, keep the economy going, and make it their home. So they got it in their heads to look for gunners who were family members of each other to compromise the assault force. You know, group down, turn the metal shack into a home, and be there long term. Maybe fart out a little gunner or two. And this colonel was tasked with seeing the operation carried out.
Not the smartest move for anyone who's a historian of military conflicts, but I suppose gunners don't care if entire families get annihilated.
You had a force comprised of parents and their adult children, husbands and wives, siblings, in-laws, and cousins. And at the helm was the colonel, who brought both of his sons and his brother on the assault operation.
I see where this is going.
It don't take a rocket surgeon.
Exactly. You know that thing you did where you launched the flare to get their attention, then decorated River Street with the prisoners? Turns out the colonel watched both his sons and his brother go up on those lampposts, gagging and kicking at the clouds while Diamond City cheered. Not saying he didn't have it coming, but you ended his family line that day. The Dunmores, you helped about 75% of them shake their mortal coil while the last 2 of them watched them across the river. They left the gunners to raise their mutual niece, made an orphan on that day.
So, in looking to slaughter entire families in Diamond City, this colonel instead found himself on the receiving end of his own objectives.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the irony is lost on him. The troubles we've had with them recently, this entire venture is external of the gunner organization. This is all the colonel. This is all about vengeance. And this is all about hurting you, our friends, and what we've built here. Don't get me wrong, the Dunmores will love to strangle you with your own entrails too. But they moved past it to raise their adoptive daughter.
This is why any officer worth their salt won't put a family in such a position. But, as Dan said, the gunners don't care about their troops.
Did you get a location?
I did actually. Vault 816, the beast from the east.
816.
The Karen
Is that
Vault.
the Karen
Oh,
Vault?
you're the
No.
history buff, Dan. Lay it on us.
During the early half of the 21st century, mankind underwent a dramatic dumbing down, not seen since the burning of the Library of Alexandria.
True.
Terminals, interconnected on a decentralized civilian network, allowed for the unrestricted free movement of information. And misinformation. Facts were replaced with fantasy, as experts became marginalized, and people started to believe whatever they wished. Many of these movements adopted ideas incompatible with sustained multi-generational life in the confines of a vault, and took them as gospel.
What sort of ideas?
Nobody knows. According to the merchants, the children of Adam occupy it, and they built up the outside like a fortress. They've been there as long as anyone can remember, and they're not interested in history. Nor are they interested in allowing outsiders access to any terminals which would yield answers. The only thing that is for sure is Vault Tech routed all paying customers subscribing to these beliefs into this one vault to protect the others. That made it the largest vault east of the Mississippi River, hence the so-called Beast from the East nickname.
That's the other thing that was mentioned. This colonel took Vault 116 from them shortly after the defeat, slaughtered every last one, I'd imagine. There are supposedly some of his troops around the entrance dressed up as cultists to keep outsiders away. It's all a cover.
You're the head scout, Crenshaw. Can you add anything?
No, and that's the problem. The vault's been a black box for as long as anyone can remember. Children of Adam don't let anyone near the entrance. Seems to have worked so well that no one even noticed when the gunners took the vault from them and put up the cult facade.
Ironic the Colonel achieved with the vault in an ancillary operation what he couldn't achieve with Diamond City as his main operation.
Yep.
Total and seamless replacement of the population.
Irony doesn't seem to be the Colonel's strong suit.
Lily.
I don't know anything about 816 that Crenshaw didn't mention. Just it's a black hole where nobody goes and the cultists have it. Had it, at least.
This will make planning difficult, to say the least.
One thing is for certain. We're not going to be waiting around to be hit again. We're going there, and we're going to finish this once and for all. And of course, Lily's sidekick here.
Hi.
Good work on escorting Crenshaw to the Dunmores. Here is your payment. Did you have any questions?
Will you actually answer any of my questions? You really don't have to call me a psychic, you know. Do you need me for anything else? What's next?
It will take time to plan, weigh, and decide on various options, but an assault of this vault in some capacity is in order.
Excellent.
We will contact you when we are ready to move. You've been a reliable hired gun this far.
Couldn't help but notice the wall is still standing. Dare I ask if Sam got back to you with an answer from Maxon about your counter-proposal?
Yes, surprisingly enough, negotiations with Senior Scribe Williams went swiftly. Maxon has made alternative demands. The good news is that we have a roadmap to convince them to leave you alone, drop their restitution demands, and leave Boston. The bad news is what he is demanding makes us errand boys for our mutual interests in the region. Still, if it gets them to leave us alone, they have shared the pertinent intel with us, and I grudgingly admit it is a large amount of useful intel from the little I've seen. Combined with what we know from the Courser's chip and the railroad holotapes, we will be in a position to meet Maxon's demands. There will be much to discuss once Dr. McClintock, Lieutenant Dan, and I finish analyzing the intel and formulating options.
Wish I could have seen the look on Proctor Tegan's ugly mug when he heard that. I'll, of course, help in any way that I can.
We'll need some time to consider all of this and plan a number of strategies.
And coffee. I said count me in for the Slocums. Word from Gary is that Terry is working really hard on dressing up the place. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yes, of course. Anyone here is invited. Lieutenant, bring the walkie-talkie we recovered from the gunners. It may yet prove useful.
Sir?
I'll meet you over there. I'm gonna drop off my power armor first.
Excellent work, everyone. Expect to hear from us in the next 48 hours. Dismissed.
Interesting. Interesting. Answering my stew again. Oh. There's a slow demonstrator in the right field. Yep. Lily has dismissed me. Yep. Oh, hey Irish. My bad for not being on as much. I hope your day is going well. My day is going okay-ish. I have had a very quiet stream so far from a viewer perspective, or a viewer's perspective. I've been doing some fun stuff. We'll go there now. Fuck it. I think the fastest way there is gonna be through this door. Maybe. No, it's not. Fastest way there is gonna be going the other end. Giggity. Fast travel to the other side and see what we can find. Why can't I fast travel from in here? That's really fucking annoying and I hate it.
Move along.
Yeah, shut up. And I crashed into something. You've been dealing with the Discord acting up. There is a solution. You need to go into Discord's files, but you need to know your Discord login, because it will forget it. Hang on. What I will do is, I will see if I can find that solution, because it's something that... blah 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 posted. Where was it? Give me a moment, everyone. Sorry about this. Oh, announcements, was it? No. Is it a general chat or something? Chatting. Right. Okay. It's not that the new update is acting with the voice connection. Oh, okay, so you've been able to log in, but you've got a different problem. Right, okay, never mind. Never mind. I'll stop trying to be helpful, because that's a different problem. Right. We need to fast travel to the player home, because it's the closest to the donut shop, if I remember correctly. Like before, sometimes it won't connect the voice. Okay. Weird. Get a loading screen, to the 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 loading screen, loading, 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 loading screen, loading screen. The screen of loading. Loading screens, loading screens, loading screens. Parking loading screens. Why can't I fast travel to all these places that all of you guys slowly walk to? Right. That's not for the moment. Get the fucking gate. Surly man. Okay. There we go. Slocum's Joe. Whatever Slocum is. You can skip the rocket fuel quest at any time, easy on Fens Sheriff. Okay, right. How about we don't do that? Okay. Have a seat. That seat. Okay. In that case, I'm going to dump my firearm there. I'm going to eat my fucking stew. Squirrel shoot! And we're going to try and have a set.
Hey, who pushed all these tables together?
Terry!
Oh, you must be Gary's new girl. You haven't met yet. I'm Crenshaw. Gary and the others from DC call me Iggy, so you can too.
Terry!
Very nice to meet you, Terry. Any friend of Gary's is a friend of ours.
Terry?
Not at all. It's fine. Just not used to seeing anyone really give a damn about this place. Those tables haven't been moved since I've been here. What's the occasion?
Terry! Aw, that's so sweet, Terry. And creative, I'll give it that.
That was very thoughtful of you, Terry. We are honored to be part of your grand opening.
Oh.
Well, this explains why Gary told me to get down here. Mind if I join you?
Not at all. Please do, Whitworth.
So you're Terry, huh? Nice to meet you.
Terry?
Of course, where are my manners? I'm Whitworth. I live 2 doors down from you. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Terry?
The boom booms, bang bangs, and stabby stabbies. Gary doesn't have much use for my store, but my customers keep him in business. Ha! That's weapons dealer humor.
Terry?
This looks like an entirely new cafe. Very impressive.
Terry?
I agree. This room was in need of a makeover.
God damn, Terry. This is some serious gourmet shit.
Fuck me. I haven't had coffee this good since before the war. How'd you get ground so fresh?
Terry.
Good coffee is essential for morale. I'm glad we finally have some.
Terry made quite the impression during her debriefing with Lieutenant Dan and I. Thank you for bringing her home safely, Lily.
It was my pleasure. And well worth it for coffee like this. So, you guys ever figure out what those raiders wanted with all those vault supplies she had for the department? They were loading them on a boat. Terry.
Lieutenant Dan reached out to Bunker Hill to try to find out more information on them. We heard back from Kessler. Lieutenant?
If Kessler was a good leader, those raiders would have been dead years ago. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
True.
Yes, Kessler relayed some very useful information about this gang. Unsurprisingly, she has dealt with and paid ransoms to them before. Apparently, kidnapping and ransom of paying Bunker Hill customers is their MO. Customers who have yet to settle their bills with Bunker Hill. If the customer owes Bunker Hill 1,000 caps, they will ransom their victim for 500, for example. And Kessler usually pays. It would seem, Terry, that your idea of hiring Stockton to move your cargo is what saved you from their other MO.
Terry?
Yeah.
That being if they kidnap someone who doesn't owe Bunker Hill money or Kessler doesn't pay?
Exactly. These raiders are widely known to sell said kidnapping victims to the gunners for 100 caps. Everyone assumed for slavers.
Now,
Kessler's message was delivered in an envelope that contained another
shoot.
message. This one from Lucas Miller.
Okay.
Lucas Miller just happened to be leaving Bunker Hill after one of these failed ransoms, heading north along the coast in his usual route. He saw one of these exchanges take place from a distance. The raiders accessed a door with a keycard and entered. A few minutes later, the raiders came back out without the kidnapping victim and went on their way. But here's why Lucas sent the message. It happened in front of Vault 816, a stop on his route. Occupied by a very cloistered, but rather benign, sect of the Children of Adam.
The Children of Adam ain't into slavery. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're into a lot of wacky shit. But the meat market ain't one of them.
Lucas has access to that vault. He's the only merchant they let in the last few years. And it pisses off the other merchants to no fucking end. None of them could get in to do business, no matter how hard they tried. Now it's starting to make sense. They were trying to hide it from too many eyes.
I may have a dedicated route, but talk to the other caravans on the road. Lucas is famous for being the only merchant they let into that entrance. They let him do business with them when nobody else can even get their foot in the door. Literally. We always thought he might be a closet cultist. Tell me he's not in on it.
That doesn't fit his personality. Lucas, above all else, doesn't want to get involved in trouble. He's not the type to ask questions. He would not compromise a paying customer unless this was a very grave issue for him. He had nothing to gain by sending us that message. That he felt compelled to put his neck on the line and sent a message to us at all speaks volumes about his revulsion to slavery.
I've known Lucas for years, and I've never heard a better description of him than that just there.
Sheriff ain't lying. Lucas has the personality of a dead bloodworm. An ice-cold one. He say anything else? He stopped by to do business? Terry?
He did, only an hour later. He said nothing looked out of the ordinary on the inside. He didn't see the victims, and he did business with cultists.
This is starting to add up.
It is. The last piece of the puzzle came with the cargo manifest on the boats that Terry's shipment was being transported on.
Cargo manifest? The hell kind of raiders are these? These guys don't even wipe their asses.
Huh.
I ain't never heard of no raiders keeping a cargo manifest. Most of them can't even read.
The kind of raiders who are dealing with a meticulous and well-funded gunner splinter group that resides in Vault 816. Lieutenant?
The cargo manifest said Terry's shipment was to be brought to Vault 816 for a sizable fee, most likely to restock the occupants. In light of that evidence, we think we know what's going on now, and it supports the assertion that Dunmore has made about gunners in Vault 816. We believe that this Colonel individual is indeed in this vault, that his unit successfully rooted out and exterminated the children of Adam there. In order to avoid suspicion, they've kept up the cult facade. So well, in fact, it fooled Lucas Miller. We know that he had an entire group in Vault 75 devoted solely to kidnapping for the Institute, which was shut down by Crenshaw and Lily's sidekick.
Hello.
We feel he's doing the same with these kidnapping victims. His need for funding only gets more dire with each setback we deal him.
You can say it, Dan. We turned those fuckers into a pile of hamburger in that tunnel.
Huh.
Trapped them like rats in a meat grinder.
That would not be an inaccurate comparison.
This all started years ago when the Gunners decided to try and overthrow Diamond City and occupy it as their new capital. And failed. By now it's safe to assume you've all heard the story of what we did to those Gunners and why they've never attacked since.
Yep.
This colonel was tasked with the operation. He recruited whole families of Gunners to join the assault. The intended new occupants of Gunner City. It would seem we then killed and hung entire families of Gunner POWs, including the colonels when we repelled the assault and sent them a message. Without a shred of irony, he has taken this personally and made it his duty to take out our organization, even splitting from the Gunners to do it. His plan was funded by the Institute in return for kidnapping victims, a task handled by this O'Brien Crenshaw killed in Vault 75. Except O'Brien got greedy and disobeyed orders to stay away from us. Orders intended to keep from arousing our suspicion. His unsanctioned kidnapping of Lily garnered our attention like no other kidnapping victim would. When O'Brien's files were compromised, this colonel had to move up his timetable. Which brings us to the herbicide in the cistern water. A dead greenhouse alone could have ended our organization, if not for the electrolytic detectors in the water purifier shutting down delivery. The greenhouse is the lifeblood of our organization and our most important asset. And we were only a few gallons of water from losing it. Measures have been and are being taken to ensure this never happens again. But we're only here because we got lucky, not because we were prepared. Apologies. I am very angry with myself over the entire situation. Moving on. We traced the ID card used to access the cistern to a deputy who was killed on the east side of Boston some months ago. As Lily knew a resident in the area, we sent her to ask questions. She and her sidekick stumbled upon the unit tasked with poisoning the cistern.
And ended them like yesterday's news is what I heard. Good going, Lil.
I'm just sorry I didn't get to hang any of them.
I'm just glad you were okay. The intel Lily recovered revealed the scope of this operation, and a number of other clues, but did not help us locate the Colonel, so we had to wait. The next stage of the Colonel's offensive was the occupancy of the Atom Cat's garage as a diversion for attacking our front gate. We were able to take the garage back and repel their assault thanks to some brilliant tactics planned by Dr. McClintock.
She's gonna be the best maid at my wedding.
Maid of honor.
Terry. Whatever.
It's amazing we get through any briefing, much less these informal ones.
Sorry.
We repelled that attack, due in part to those tactics which let us take the Atom Cat's garage with a smaller force. As Lily observed, the attack on our main gate ended with them trapped in a tunnel under the police rationing site. We took no prisoners.
What happened to that one you took? I saw her in the jail cell when we got back with Spears.
Her information proved vital in locating the Dunmores. Once we were sure it was correct, we did what we do to Gunners. Which brings us to the Dunmores, where we discovered that the Colonel is residing in Vault 816, most likely having slaughtered the original occupants.
You already said this.
These revelations about the raiders that kidnapped Terry, as well as Lucas's message, all support a Gunner presence there as well.
You already
Confidence
said that.
is extremely high, and we are done sitting and waiting for him to move.
All right. So, what are we doing?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
The place is reportedly a fortress even before you reach the main gate door. The cultists were very concerned about persecution. What I do know is that charging headlong into situations like this and pushing every flashing button we see is never the best approach.
It's always worked for me.
We need to formulate options, unconventional ones. So, if you will all excuse us, Lieutenant Dan and I must meet with Dr. McClintock. Terry, this coffee was superb. We are lucky to have you. I hope you have a successful grand opening.
Terry.
Lily, report to my office with your sidekick in 24 hours. We may need you again.
I get to do the work again? When are you gonna start paying me? Why this time?
We do pay you, and well.
Oh, yeah.
You know how important PsyOps and public relations are to the functioning of this organization. The general population knows the faces of my lieutenants by design. It serves us well in both diplomatic and military efforts. That makes the two of you my most experienced fighters, with faces the Colonel's men won't instantly recognize.
Yeah, about
If
that.
there's a front to our operation, it will be the two of you. So rest well, enjoy your ample pay, and report to me in 24 hours. Understood?
I got your back, Lily. We all do.
Heck, that's a pretty damn good reason. Okay then, see you tomorrow, Sheriff.
Until tomorrow, then.
So, Terry, you know me and Gary are best buddies, right? You told me a bit about you, but I want to hear your side.
Terry?
Well, I guess at the beginning. Gary doesn't get out much. He's a healer, not a fighter. How'd he meet someone from a vault so far away?
Terry!
Really? And that's how you guys met? From hundreds of miles away?
Yep,
yeah, it's one of those things that sound like common sense after you hear about it.
Terry! Hey guys, we heard about a grand opening. Mind if me and Gavin join you? Terry!
Oh yeah? Sure.
She needed
make some
different
room.
fucking
How's it
voice
going,
lines.
guys?
Evan said we were crowding him, so we're headed over here. He wanted us to know that he's a big boy now and doesn't need a babysitter.
Oh, he's over there right now? I gotta remember to go say hi.
Speaking of, we asked him if being a big boy meant no more bedtime stories. He definitely still wants his stories, so I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
I'll make sure to get one when I say hi then.
Dari was just telling us how she met Gary from so far away.
Oh, yeah? Well, how'd you do that?
Terry!
Internet.
Really? Well, why the hell didn't I think of that?
No shit? And I thought Barb was an out-of-the-box thinker.
Language?
Aw, give me a break, hon. Evan ain't here.
Terry! See, even Terry agrees. She makes a good point.
Oh, this is such bullshit!
Oh my god.
Terry!
Don't sweat it. I'll stop by next time you're at the gate and you can curse for 15 minutes straight. How's that sound?
I appreciate that more than you know.
Hey, you remember that idiot I was talking about the other day? The one who dresses up like a security guard and stands behind Dummy Sullivan?
Yeah, the annoying one, right?
You believe he tried to show up dressed as a deputy to a briefing the other day? He got his hands on our fatigue somewhere. He just walked right in the front door and tried to pass Oates like he belonged here. Oates was like, "What the fuck? No, who the hell are you?"
No way.
Yeah, he got plastic surgery again. We only pinned him because of his voice. Oates made him strip off the uniform right then and there. Then he made him walk out the front door in his tidy whities at gunpoint. I thought I was gonna pass out. I was laughing so hard.
Fuck's sake, dude.
I gotta shake Soap's hand for that one. He's my new hero.
So, Terry, if that's how you met Gary, how'd the two of you, you know, decide to become a thing? At least, when did you know?
They're both clones.
Well, we came from almost as far north as you, an island called Far Harbor. Terry? That's a long story. We were raised in two different camps. I was in those weird Children of Adam, because they fed me in exchange for armor work. Gavin was part of the local village, and to say the two communities didn't like each other was an understatement. They shot each other on sight. Terry? We met by chance. Each of us was away from the community doing our jobs, and, well,
I totally boned her in the woods.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
Was it a hardwood forest?
Terry!
Nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Gavin!
What? It's the truth.
As I was about to say before being cut off, Terry.
That's spectacular.
Gavin and I met by chance. And there was just... Well, you know when you know. And when we saw each other...
I knew it the moment I laid eyes on her. She was taking a bath in a pool, naked as a mole rat, when I stumbled into the clearing.
Ignore him, Terry. The point is, that one chance encounter led to our first planned date, and then another. And don't you say it, Gavin.
A lot of private places out in those woods.
Nice.
Long story short,
This is
Terry,
amazing.
we fell in love. We hid it for a good long while, but when I got pregnant with Evan, everything changed. My people would have killed me and the baby. Gavin would have never been allowed to see me again. We had to do something. Everything became about how to save Evan. We booked passage on a boat, captained by someone who wouldn't ask too many questions. It wasn't a pretty trip. He ferried us across the water at the shortest point, took our caps, and told us to get lost.
Right.
But it was all we needed. His tongue may be as sharp as Lily's, but Gavin here kept us safe and fed for weeks in the open wastes while we made our way down here.
I love you too, hun.
That there's a real nice man, Luna. You hold on to him.
You have no idea, Crenshaw. Him standing over me and Evan while I was giving birth, blasting those synths to hell with Lily.
It's getting a little hot in here.
Terry!
Surprisingly sexy in retrospect, given the circumstances, Terry. Okay, I answered your questions. Maybe a little too thoroughly. Now, how did you and Gary hit it off?
You're not gonna tell us.
Terry! Whoa, slow down, Terry. Start at the beginning. We're all friends here. Terry.
Yeah? And then?
Terry.
Was that before or after the Deathclaw?
Oh my god.
Terry.
Oh dear.
The entire stronghold? By yourself?
For goodness sake.
Impressive.
Terry. Well, yeah. That's one of the things latex is used for.
Oh dear.
Terry.
A mute fruit? In his head? And you just sewed it back up?
Terry. Aw, that's so sweet. Terry.
Ugh, I love Gary's poetry too. So romantic.
Bloody hell.
No wonder you fell for him.
Terry.
Oh, you know what they say. There's someone out there for all of us. You just have to find them.
I always figured it was a matter of finding someone compatible. There's got to be more Garys out there.
Oh, don't
You
be
have no idea.
ridiculous. There's only one Gary. And she found him. Just be happy for her.
Yeah, they broke the mold when they made Gary.
No, they didn't.
I guarantee you there's nobody else like Gary out there.
Yeah.
He's one of a kind.
Yeah, we know you know. We know you know.
Terry!
Jeez, okay. There's only one Gary. Got it. Don't throw me in the lockup. I just meant more people like him.
So I gotta ask here, Terry. You hired Stockton to move the stuff from your safe house to us? But how'd you get all that to the safe house on your own? Terry!
Well, that explains that. I'm gonna have you train my scavengers. They could learn a thing or two from you.
Tell me about it. She's full of good ideas.
Speaking of my scavengers, if you guys will excuse me, I got some boring officer roster shit to do.
Sounds awful. You have fun with that.
It's as boring as it sounds, but the faster I get it done, the faster I can get back out there. See you guys later.
Terry!
Sir.
Later on, Crenshaw.
See you later, Crenshaw.
Terry!
What? Oh, yeah, that's me. I mean, Babs grows the cotton, of course.
Terry?
All the textile operations I learned from my father, rest his soul, at a tannery in Far Harbor. He died when I was maybe 12. Fogcrawler got him.
Terry!
Yeah, he taught me the armor stuff too. I used it to earn my stay with the Children of Adam cult. They had a lot of old military armor to fix up. I don't know how far north you're from, but the cultists up there have some of the best conventional armor Caps can buy today. That's all me.
Terry.
No, I never bought into that stuff. I didn't join because I wanted to. I was a young girl, suddenly on her own. They had shelter and hot food.
Terry?
You kidding me? My people are a bunch of inbred xenophobes. She was an outsider on the other side of the island, not one of them. They'd just as soon have let her starve than let another person into that tiny, closed-off community. No, Luna went to the right people to stay alive.
I paid lip service to their weird shit and towed my line in the armory. And they gave me protection and food. Not a bad deal compared to starving to death in the woods, if you ask me.
Terry.
So, Terry, which vault are you from, anyway?
I don't think it would help. Yeah,
Terry.
it's just because she's a clone.
Never heard of it. Of course,
yeah,
I'm no vault expert either. Where is it?
Terry.
Dang, that's a long haul. But the Gare Bear's worth it.
Hey, I know where that is. That's way up north in the Annex Zone. I've never been there, but I heard caravans mention it from time to time. And it's still functional? That's only the second one I've ever heard of still working. The other one is Barb's old vault.
Yeah, that's up north in Canada. That must have been one of the last vaults made. Most were commissioned by the government before the annexation. Probably explains why it's still working.
Terry?
Well, you figure if Vault-Tec had built almost 100 vaults in this country by the time they started on yours, that means they had the time to learn and perfect the technology, materials, and techniques. Vault-Tec didn't half-arse construction, just everything else.
Your ancestors didn't have to go through some sort of ordeal and get chopped into food for a Vault-Tec experiment, did they?
No, they're all just clones.
What sort of genetic experiments?
Cloning.
Terry.
What's that mean?
It means they made copies of living things, I think. Probably for livestock and crops. I've heard Babs use the term before. We should ask her.
Yep, cloning.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means.
Well, I'm glad you got your ass out of there before they did any weird genetic stuff on you.
She is the weird genetic stuff. Awkward pause.
Hey, look who it is!
Oh my god,
Terry.
stop talking.
Terry!
Hey, neighbor. What's happening?
Terry!
Yeah, you got an amazing girl here, Gary. Definitely a keeper.
Terry!
Yeah, she told us that already. I'm really happy for you, Gare Bear. This looks like it's really working out for you.
Gary.
And we love having you, Terry. And I have to add, this coffee is amazing.
Gary?
England.
Gary?
It's across the ocean, in Europe. Well, what's left of it.
Kind of.
Gary.
I didn't. I came here before the war for a business trip. The bombs delayed my return flight by over 200 years.
Gary.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nobody who sounds like Whitworth either.
Terry!
Whitechapel Charlie. He's about as English as the Chinese. Assembled in Kansas from parts made in Mexico as a Mr. Farmhand he was. The thing talked like a bleeding redneck for 150 years before Hancock uploaded a new personality and put him in the third rail. But there were a lot of countries that used that language. They all sounded a little different. England, Boston, up where Terry's from, you name it. I can even tell you what part of London you're from by your accent. If there was anyone else here from London.
Gary.
Yeah, really bad timing. I was set to fly home the day after the bombs. Instead of seeing my family, I got my green card.
The what now?
Green card. It's what the government gives foreigners to show they're allowed to stay in the country for as long as they want. It's just a bit of a bad joke. It's just been stuck here for 2 centuries. It feels like 100 lifetimes ago sometimes.
Gary?
I was a private contractor for the Foreign Office. Things weren't going well for us back then. The European Commonwealth had dissolved. There was a war with the petrol countries who were strangling Europe out of the market. That only led to more resource wars. It was every country for itself by then. And this country needed weapons badly for its own war. Weapons my government would supply. In fact, this country needed so many weapons that if the Chinese knew just how many we were sending over, they would have nuked us first. That's where my part came in. China warned my country not to supply the weapons, but we supplied them anyway, through unofficial channels. Me. The day before the bombs, I was in the Boston Federal Courthouse to ink a deal for literal shiploads of weapons to this country.
Shiploads.
Little did I know weapons would be raining down all over the planet before I could finish my trip and get back home.
Gary?
That's exactly why. I was a quartermaster in the military and knew my way around shooters more than most people. It was the only real skill I had after I got discharged for behavior unbecoming of His Majesty's service. It got me a job working for the very active and very profitable contraband arms market, with some rather unsavory characters. Ironically, that's why I got tapped by the Foreign Office. They needed my weapons knowledge and morally flexible contacts. It sounded like a good job to me. Get first-class travel, see where Elvis lived, experience your country for a bit. You know what I mean?
Gary?
Elvis? The king.
Oh no.
He was from this country, lived over 300 years ago. He was a singer and songwriter, real popular with the biker gang I ran with. In fact, running with that gang got me into so much trouble, I had to enlist in the military to avoid prison time.
Nice.
And because McDonald was a dumb fuck, you're with us now.
Fewer fleas up here than in field anyway.
Gary?
Oh. I had two beautiful little daughters. My wife was the best mother to them. They were perfect.
Oh, shit.
The sad part is, I think about them every day. But after 2 centuries, I can't remember their faces or the sound of their voices anymore.
Shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Whitworth.
Gary?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I know. I came to my peace that I'm never going to see him again, alive or dead, a long time ago. Doesn't stop me from wondering, though.
Aww.
Don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for you people. And you're my new family. I never thought the species would last this long after the war. Much less be sitting around a table drinking Luxabrew coffee 2 centuries later. You got something nice going on here with this stadium. The greenhouse, food, and those kids. You got some real breathing room. If you want my advice after 200 years, don't let go of that. Keep this as long as you can. Maybe make a few more kids while you're at it.
You old softy. I'd kiss you if it probably wouldn't pull a scab off your head.
Gary?
Terry!
Gary?
Oh no.
Terry!
Oh no.
Gary?
Hey, we're trying to eat here, guys. He didn't say make the kids now. Get a room.
Gary?
Ha! She told you off.
She's got a sharper tongue than you do, Lily.
Not possible.
I gotta agree with Lily here.
Hey, Linda, how's it going?
Hey, guys.
Oh,
I was just heading over here to
fucking hell.
practice. Iggy said something about a grand opening.
more.
Hey, Linda.
Great.
How's it going? Did you get a chance to use the new rounds I gave you the other day? You like them any?
Hey, Whitworth. Yeah, I did. They're nice and consistent. Healy spotted for me, and we plinked a few mutants on top of Trinity Tower during lunch.
Trinity Tower? That's over a few couple clicks away in high winds.
I was there. The lieutenant blasted the shit.
We're off duty, Gavin.
Sorry, Linda. Have it. But as I was saying, yeah. I watched through my scope while Linda called out and brained a couple of them. You both do quality work.
Well, they ain't my work, but I've got a line of communication through cricket with the lady who pressed them about a day's travel west of here. Remember that old town where Crenshaw and his crew got the cotton carder and the spinning wheel? It's not far from there. I can tell Cricket to pick up some more if you want. She should still be here in town until tomorrow.
Definitely get 'em all you can. Tell Cricket to clear that merchant out of her stock in that size and put in an order for me. Tomorrow's promised to nobody in this world, so we'll get them all the getting's good.
You got it, Linda.
Gary!
So, you're the one Gary's been telling us all about.
Gary!
Nice to meet you, Terry. I'm Linda, or Lieutenant Harkins for on-duty folks.
Gary!
Snipers. I head up the snipers for the department. Mostly, that involves teaching them to shoot straight and staying awake in a nest for 3 days.
Terry!
Yeah, well, we've known each other for over 10 years now, at least. Right, Gary?
Terry.
I'm one of the ones who's been with the sheriff since the start. Can't remember when we met. I was so young. We shared cribs.
Speaking of which...
Oh god, here it comes.
No, I'm done asking you for her name. You guys won't ever give that up. It's like some sort of game for you now. I just have so much trouble picturing the sheriff as a kid.
Yeah, what was that even like?
Frustrating. She won almost everything growing up. First place, top of the class, time and again. The only thing I did better than her was snipe. Some of our less secure classmates came to really resent her for that. Found it easier to be her friend. She's not someone you want to make as an enemy.
She ever, you know, had a guy she liked or anything?
I thought once, maybe. I don't know. There was a guy in Dry Fountain she started spending a lot of time with. He had a daughter she liked.
Oh, that's the town in Pennsylvania, right? Where?
Yeah, that place. The whole thing with the Brotherhood started to unravel after we disobeyed orders and stayed to defend it from gunners. That man and his daughter were killed in that attack. A lot of us were. The burn marks on my face came from the same blast that took off her arm. If there was ever going to be a guy for her, it would have been him. She would have loved that little girl to her last breath.
Gary...
You're right. And that's why we don't talk about it around her.
I still can't imagine her as a little kid, running around with toys and playing games.
She didn't.
That explains a lot.
None of us did, actually. Unless you count cleaning guns, orienteering, and ranging targets for snipers.
That explains a hell of a lot with you guys.
This is why I don't answer your questions more often.
Gary?
No. We weren't allowed. Your life is never your own when you're born into the Brotherhood. You don't realize that at first. Some never realize it. Real sneaky about it, too.
Yep.
You live, eat, breathe, and sleep Brotherhood until you believe you actually want to be there. Most younglings buy into the pride of the Brotherhood thing because they're never really given another option. They don't know any other way. Eventually, even if they realize they were born into it without any choice, they come to believe it's what they would have chosen anyway.
Terry!
It only sucks if you're aware enough to know it sucks. Suppose that's the silver lining, Gary.
Hey, guys. Iggy won't shut up about the coffee up here. Got room for one more?
There's my power armor, buddy. Up and around.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Good to see you feeling better, Mark.
Oh, hey, Mark. Yeah, pull up a seat.
Terry!
I promise I'll lay down if I get tired. But I ain't about to miss your girl's grand opening.
Gary.
Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm Mark. Just call me Spears.
Gary?
No, Spears. Plural. There's a S at the end.
Gary?
You got it. Nice to meet you, by the way. And a friend of Gary's is a friend of mine. The man's sold me up at least 3 times by now.
Terry.
5? Are you serious?
Terry.
I remember all 5 of the ones he's talking about, Mark. Sorry.
Well, that just means I'm tougher, is all. What are you guys talking about, anyway?
You're pressing me to spill info on the sheriff. Again.
Oh, is that what today is?
Yeah, so, it's your turn to deal with them. Came here to practice anyway.
You're playing, Linda? Nice.
I am indeed. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be right over there.
Gary?
Oh, yeah. Most of the Brotherhood officers know an instrument. Or at least they used to before they gave it up after graduation. It's part of the classical military training. Lyndon just never gave up practicing her instrument like the rest of us did. Hell, she even learned a couple more.
Gary!
You're gonna play the piano.
It's very impressive. She relieved a lot of stress and passed a lot of time for the entire squad over the years doing that. It feels like home.
Gary?
I head up the mechanized units. I'm the power armor guy.
Spears likes power armor almost as much as me. Almost. He really tricked out my whip.
Gary!
Oh, it means he put a lot of mods on my frame and shell. When your job is to keep the rest of the department in power armor, your own set quickly becomes the most important one of the bunch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Never ask Lily about her power armor, Terry.
Oh dear.
Hey, Lily. Why don't you go pay Evan a visit before you get to talking about your power armor and can't stop?
Well, that's one way to tell me to shut up, I suppose. And a damn effective one. Little guy's in his room, you said?
Yep, he's a big boy now. He's even taking visitors. Maybe you'll get lucky and he can pencil you in.
Yeah, go visit him. While we get the dirt on you from your sidekick here.
Oh dear.
Hey, I'll have you know, being an independent contractor for me is one of the most sought-after jobs in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, if you're into suicide. I don't know where you keep digging these people up.
Parole office. Now excuse me, I have a date with Evan. I'll be next door. Catch up with me when these guys are done interrogating you. Don't give away no trade secrets now.
Sure.
Beautiful song, Linda. Thanks for playing it.
My pleasure, Lily. See you later.
Sounds like a good time to make my exit as well. Thank you all for the company. This was excellent coffee, Terry. Given the state of the world today, it might very well be the best coffee in the world. Well done.
Gary!
See you later, Whitworth.
Terry.
Thanks for sharing the story, Whitworth. See you tomorrow.
Take care, my man. Thanks for showing up.
Gary!
Terry.
I think
If he asks,
Gary's a bit
tell
broken.
Evan we won't be much longer.
Gary?
Right. Deflect. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Give her the Vault Free story. Yes. Let's give her the Vault Free story. Oh, and now shit's fucked. Cool.
Gary.
It's frozen in a vault.
Nobody here is gonna give it to you straight. But you signed up for one of the most dangerous jobs in Boston. I love her to pieces, but Lily's fucking crazy. I have no idea how she stayed alive this long. I just know her sidekicks never do.
Terry.
I've known her for a while.
Oh, you were leaving.
She's the fucking luckiest person to ever walk the face of the earth. Born under a good sign or something.
Probably has a guardian angel to boot.
She has a guardian angel. The T-53 Mach 6 power armor lining, a targeting software suite with eyepiece, and a second-gen EXC-17 servos in her frame.
Nice.
The sheriff was pretty clear about where we put the resources. Lily could hug a mini-nuke when it went off, or bench press a bus, no problem. I can guarantee you no other power armor I've seen in all my years has 2 fusion cores for ripping a turret off a tank or throwing boulders. Best single unit I ever made, including Brotherhood Elders and the sheriff's power armors.
Gary!
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good guardian angel.
So you rolled with enough of us now. What do you think of our little organization? I hope we made an impression.
You think I'm deputy material? I think she's seriously disturbed when it comes to raiders. Why sheriff's such good to me? I mean, I picked up with the wrong outfit.
Probably not, but that's only because nobody here knows you. The sheriff is real big on loyalty. She has to be with all the synth activity.
Fair enough. So, not deputy material, that's fair. I think she's seriously disturbed when it comes to raiders.
She always was efficient. Makes for a good courier.
That's not what I meant. No, I think she's seriously disturbed when it comes to raiders.
Solar-powered execution? Now that's using your noodle.
Wait. Oh dear. Telling her all of the...
Gotta make sure she hoses down the frame after that. Don't need blood coming up the works. That shit gets sticky.
Oh dear.
Raiders are some seriously disturbed people.
I told you she was crazy. Like, real certifiable crazy. People say she put a raider into an industrial meat grinder once. I think she's in competition with Pikmin, or who can scare the shit out of raiders and disturb the rest of us the most.
Gary?
Lily's an orphan, Terry. Raiders killed her family on the road and left her for dead. barely old enough to crawl. Trash can Carla found her, catatonic, in some bushes not far from her butchered parents, and brought her to Diamond City. Various kind souls in the city, Sawicki, Becky Fallon, DP's mother, all sort of part-time parented her as needed, but she was usually on her own. She's had a really tough life, and a lot to work through when it comes to raiders, so take it easy on her, asshole.
I've never been nothing but nice to her. It's just, well, you see what happens to her sidekicks. There's the one who got permanent brain damage, then the one who was eaten alive by ferals, and the one who died trapped in a super mutant brothel.
Wait, what?
I mean, who the hell has ever heard of anyone dying of hemorrhoids before that? Show of hands? Yeah, I don't see any hands. I don't.
We got one sitting right here, hun.
Sorry. My point is she's reckless to the point of having no self-preservation instincts sometimes. And she really likes hurting raiders. Hurting them bad.
Well, she ain't hurting nobody, Gavin. I mean, nobody that don't have it coming. Let it be for now. Maybe she'll work through it with enough blood. She ain't even here, which makes this gossip, so let's stop right here.
Sir.
Terry?
Gary!
Terry? Terry?
You too, Gary. Take care.
Okay.
Later on, Gary.
Bye, Gary.
So Iggy says you guys struck pay dirt on the gunner that poisoned our water and took the Adam Cats hostage, huh?
News travels fast around here. Yeah, there are some ex-gunners in nuclear world. The sheriff talked. Yeah, there are some ex-gunners in nuclear world. The sheriff talked.
Yeah, Iggy said as much. He told me about this situation in history. I can't say as I have much sympathy. They started it.
Yeah, exactly. News travels fast around here.
Iggy was pretty excited is all. We keep having to react to this gunner asshole instead of taking the fight to him. That's not who we are. But yeah, news like this travels fast.
Yeah. Roll 816. Briefings tomorrow.
That's what Iggy said. Something about a giant vault that used to be inhabited by the children of Adam.
Yep.
Terry?
816.
Terry.
I agree, it is an odd number.
Well,
it's an even number, but it's definitely outside the recognized government range.
Yeah.
Terry.
I don't suppose it made the trip with you from your vault?
Terry.
You give Lieutenant Dan enough time, he'll probably find out more about it. But we ain't got that kind of time. Those gunners are gonna keep hitting us again and again until we put a stop to them. They've been beaten by us I don't know how many times. They just don't learn. Whatever the vault was for, we'll just have to wait until we can read some terminals inside the place.
Doesn't matter what it was for. It's about freaking time we moved. I know I'm not the only one who's had it up to here with these gunner attacks.
I have to agree with Gavin. I think most of us do.
Speaking of moving, Gavin, I believe you promised me some time in the greenhouse.
You're right, I did. Let's get going before I get started on another rant.
See you later, guys. Tell Bob I said awesome planning with the Adam Cats garage.
Terry!
Easily the best coffee I've ever had, Terry. I'm glad you're here with us.
I have to agree. See you around, neighbor.
Beautiful music as always, Linda. Thank you.
Of course. Enjoy the greenhouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce too. I still got a lot of repairs to do after all the fire folks took in the Mass Pike Tunnel.
Terry!
Congrats on the grand opening, Terry. And yeah, this coffee is the best. You're gonna fit in here just fine.
Terry!
That's my reminder to get back to work too, Terry.
Oh, there we go.
I agree with everyone else. That was the best coffee I've ever had. Gary deserves to be happy. So do you. I'm glad you're here.
Okay. Well, that meeting took almost an hour. At least 3/4 of an hour. Bloody hell. And that's real time. So I don't have to go through it again, and I'll let's head through here. We'll go through a couple of load zones and... Actually, I don't need to get through a couple of load zones. Hang on. Right.
Wow,
yeah.
that was a great story, Aunt Lily.
Nope. We're done. We've already overrun by 25 minutes, so no more stories. That was interesting. Learn a bit more backstory. They seem to have a thing about telling rather than showing, but you know, it's a thing. But interesting, big story. Everyone's got a backstory, which is always good. Really humanizes them. Humanizes the characters. You know, makes it that they're actually people. So that, you know, it's good. It's good. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I've enjoyed playing. I hope everyone watching in the future has enjoyed. Appreciate all of you. Yeah. Sorry, that was a lot of talking. I hope it was interesting. I did find it interesting, just not at the end of the stream, and then overrunning the end of the stream as they tend to do. But there we go. Okay, so I think we're done. What's happening? Let's do that. That didn't fire. Yeah, there we go. So, you've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming turning notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at myself in the dark, and I don't want that anymore. It's much more fun with lots of people in here screaming, so get on in here. I do have a Patreon and PayPal. If you wish to donate to this mess, that'd be appreciated. And I have a Discord server and Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when. So be sure to keep an eye on them. And yeah. So I currently have no plans for tomorrow streaming wise or anything at all really. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to. I may stream something at some point, probably in the afternoon, but I'm not 100% sure. But on Sunday at 1000 hours British Summer Time, I'll be playing some more MechWarrior Online. At 1200 hours, we'll swap over to HVS Battletech with the Hyades Rim mod, continuing that campaign. And at 1800 hours for Strategy Sunday, we'll be playing Warhammer 40k Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, continuing the Imperial campaign. So hopefully see you at one of those. Until then, let's see if we can find someone to raid. Who's about? Who's online? Ooh, we got quite a few people online. How about we raid? Who should we raid? Let's raid... What's literally queuing up to raid manager? Yeah, raid... Yeah, maybe. What are you up to? You're doing a thing. Nah, okay. We'll raid Fury, he's playing MechWarrior Online. I think. Yeah, there we go. Because she's nice lady. Rating 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye bye.